All right, we're going to be doing a live trading session today on the SPY. It is currently at a key critical make or break level for the overall day. There could be a trade setting up right here, right now. So we're going to get straight into the overall SPY. So in terms of the SPY, as you can see, we are sitting towards the lows of day at a break and retest level, right? There's resistance right here. It had a breakout. It dropped back down to retest. It could have a bounce here, right? So I might make a trade here very, very soon. You guys can see we're at a major level. All of this previous resistance at 775 had a strong breakout, retesting to react to support. Historically, when SPY forms a candlestick like this on the daily chart, it tends to bounce the next day. However, there could be some conflicting signals because there's a red, green, red, and green, red, right? So, we'll see. But if you just look at this daily candlestick right here, look at this daily candlestick right here, look at this daily candlestick right here, they all tend to have green days the next day, right? So that could potentially happen. Another thing is the calls are so cheap and so decayed, so they are fairly attractive here with the current price action. But we're going to give this a little bit of time, see how this actually, wants to react here. But yeah, there's definitely a trade here setting up, 100%. So we'll see, we will see. There's definitely a trade right here, right now. Definitely setting up on the overall SPY. So yeah. Like I said, we might do calls here very soon. We're at a nice break and retest level. But yeah, guys, I'm going to keep an eye on these contracts, these 775 calls, because there could be a trade here real soon. They're currently at 61 cents. Really good deal there. These were just at like 73. All right, guys, I might make a trade here very soon on calls. Just going to give this a couple minutes. It's definitely forming some candlesticks where this is going to want to bounce. So, I mean, for a scalp here, it makes sense. So, yeah, there might be a scalp here on calls. Contracts are at 58 cents. So yeah, we'll see if this range can start to react bullish. These were our levels from last week. It's just sitting. But yeah, if we start to bounce here, I'm going to have to get in on this. And just so you guys know, this is going to be a scalp. So that means if we're green, we're not going to go green to red. If we do, we're going to cut the L very quick. But these are scalps. All right, guys, I'm in. I'm in at 63 cents, 775 calls, 63 cents, 775 SPY calls, 63 cents, These were just at like 73 cents. So it looks like a no-brainer scalp with how this is reacting. We can easily see a nice bounce here for a nice little in the money play. You know, SPY goes to 775.50. These contracts are going to fucking explode because we bought them right at the money. And they're only like 60 cents. So they're going to fucking rip like crazy if this can just spike like 40 to 50 cents. So this could be one of the best trades of the day in terms of the scalp. So I'm in at 63 cents on SPY 775 calls. You know, main profit targets would be kind of like the peak of this and then in the middle of this. So right here, right around here, and then right around here would be the main profit targets on this. So yeah, we'll see. You know, you guys can see there's a lot of support. All of the dips have been working today towards the 775 low range. On Friday, SPY had one of its best bounces. When it got new lows, it barely dropped, and then it recovered like crazy. So, you know, it looks a little similar. We just got new lows. It's already trying to bounce. But this candlestick right here, this price action right here is really what led me to just get in. Because this is signaling trend reversal. The way this dropped and how it's bouncing, this is all signaling a trend reversal to just, it's going to want to gravitate towards 775.50 to 775.70, right? So, yeah, and the contracts were just so cheap. If it's going to bounce right now, it's got to hold. That's the key. If it starts to go under 774.90, then they're going to keep trying to drop it for new lows. So this really has to hold around this level, you know, to maintain the short-term bounce here. So yeah, we'll see. You know, pretty simple trade. It's really got to hold right around our entry. If it holds here, the timing's going to be perfect. I mean, we can even consider to add to this if it holds around here. Yeah, so that's nice. It looks like we're about to pop off here soon. So let's see, what are the contracts at now? 65 cents. So yeah, I mean, if we start to bounce here, I might add. Trying to keep the ad below 70 cents. But no, this is looking good. This is looking very good. All right, guys, if it starts to bounce here, I'm going to add. All right, so I just added. All right, so I added right here, 66 cents. So there we go. So, you know, we're just going to have to wait a little bit for this to play out. But I doubled the position size. You know, we got some higher support and a green, red, green. And like I said, I've seen how this price action reacts before. So everything should play out perfectly, you know. It's just, you know, we're going to look to lock in gains towards profit target. And if we want to leave a runner, we can leave a runner, you know. So we're scalping. That's, you know, that's what it is that we're going to be doing is scalping these trades. Friday, we were just trying to hold the trades, and they all went green to red. So we're just going to keep the focus on the scalping. It's as simple as that, you know. I don't want to confuse anyone and do two different things. So on the streams, guys, we're just going to scalp. You know, because if I do both, people are going to get confused. It's as simple as that. But yeah, we will see, man. This is very bullish, very bullish price action right here. So it should continue to bounce. You know, there's nothing bearish about this price action. This is very bullish. Even a 30-minute chart, this held for hours, green, red, green, bullish, momentum. And then there was something I was seeing, I think on the higher time frames. Yeah, the 1 hour chart signals it wants a reversal too. So this is a trend reversal 1 hourly candle. This is a trend reversal 1 hourly candle. And the next 1 hour did close green, and it also had a big spike, right? So we did already get a big spike. So at the very least, it should try to close green. You know, and I'm just seeing so many times when that 1 hourly candle forms trend reversal like that, spikes the next hour, spikes the next hour, spikes the next hour, spikes the next hour, spikes the next hour. So you can see whenever this candlestick, this 1 hour right here, whenever it forms its support, you know, it tends to spike. So it's basically for the next hour, sell into spikes, buy into dips, right? You know, so yeah, we'll see if this can have a little bit more of a spike in 9 minutes. But when this hourly candlestick closes, there's going to be a new trade, you know? So we'll see how much the market gives us. But based off the hourly chart, you know, I might not want to be holding this in the next after 9 minutes. So we'll see what it gives us. Also, we're approaching 12 p.m. That's a key time where the market can shift. So if we can just get a bit more of a spike, I'm just going to get out. You know, I'm looking for 40 to 50, right? Obviously, if I aim for more, it could go green to red. So yeah, you guys know the risk of holding, dude. You know, you can go green to red easily on this. Like I said, this can literally flip at 12 p.m., which is in 8 minutes. So a generous market would spike this to 40 to 50. A degenerate market would make this the peak, and then the trade would go red, and then we have to cut it at some point. So like I said, you guys know the risk of holding this. All the trades was green on Friday, and we held them. And then when they went red, we held them lower, and then they was L's. So, you know, if you scalp trades, you'll never be red. The trade is green. I'm going to hold this just for a little bit. You know, the risk is literally all the profit. So we'll see, you know. The risk is literally all the profit for those of you holding this. But the intent is to really hold it until, you know, 12 p.m., right? But we'll see. 30-minute chart, green, red, green. But yeah, if this can just spike like 10 to 15 more cents, we'll have it'll be a nice W. You know, if we can just go to around here, we'll have a nice W. If this can just close the 30-minute stronger close. Okay, the 5-minute chart is good. I like the 5-minute chart, green, red, green. Yeah, okay, so the 5-minute chart says we're safe in this. All right, so guys, first profit target has hit. So whenever a profit target hits, no matter what, you're going to want to trim some. So I'm going to trim some right here and take what the market gives us. All right, so let's see. All right, so I'm trimming here. All right, so I just sold 30% at 73 cents. All right, so I still have 70% left. And yeah, we'll see what this can do the next 6 minutes. It looks like it wants to go a little bit higher into the 50s. So yeah, you know, you guys got, if we're buying the dip, you know, Well, this can literally top. The peak could be right around here, right? So you guys look at the chart. We all know where the peak can be, not trying to say this is going to be the one time where it's going to break out. That's what we were doing on fucking Friday, and look at what happened. It fucking dropped every fucking time, right? So just take what the market gives you. If you want to hold for more, you set a profit stop. If you don't get profit stopped out, you're holding. If you do get profit stopped out, you're not holding. Simple as that. So I'm going to trim more right here. Trimming more right here at 70 cents. All right, so I have half my position left. Like I said, man, this is, market's a little degenerate right now. If you look at the chart, it's all fucked up. So I have no intent to really hold this, That's what it gave me. It gave me that. If it can give me one more spike in the next 5 minutes, that'd be great. If not, it's going to wipe all the profit. So we'll see. I got half my position left. It's definitely more bullish than bearish. But yeah, we'll see. The 10-minute chart is bullish. 5-minute chart is bullish. I really like the green, red, green. We got the green, red, green on the 5-minute, another 5-minute green coming in, so everything's bullish. If you guys want to hold this longer, bro, just set your profit stops. Just set one like right around here, set one right around here. But this is very bullish. Momentum here. So like I said, I'm probably just going to get out of this in the next 4 minutes. If not, I'm going to hold it a little bit longer. I would not risk more than 775.15, right? So, and like I said, if you guys want to hold, just set a profit stop, dude, because this could just keep on going up and never drop back down to 775.20, right? Obviously, the chart says it could try to drop. But this is looking bullish right now, so it could keep going. So just remember, if you guys don't want to do this, then just set the profit stop. It's as simple as that. You don't want to worry about selling too soon, then just set the profit stop. If you don't want to experience selling into dips, then sell into the rips. It's as simple as that. Or just move the profit stop up higher. It's as simple as that. All right, so I'm going to trim more here. All right, so I'm trimming more here at 75 cents. All right, so I got 30% left. I got 30% of my position left. Trim more at 75 cents. So 63 to 75. You guys can do the math on that. It's nice percentage gains. And like I said, this can just drop right back down, right? So either sell into the spikes or set a profit stop. If you set a profit stop, you're going to get profit stopped out on the dips. If you sell into spikes, you're going to sell too soon at times, but you're going to get out into the spikes, right? So you guys do what you want to do, dude. What I like to do is I like to trim into spikes, and then I like to set profit stops for runners. I use profit stops for more of a half of my position or just runners in general approach. But on certain trades like this is one of them. I'm more just selling into spikes because I know how fucking degenerate the market can react here. I can easily just get back all those gains, so that's why I'm selling into fucking spikes instead of setting a profit stop. It should try to go a little bit higher, but I'm getting to the point where I might just get out. This trade's literally about to flip green to red, so I'm taking what the market gives me instead of just taking fucking red to green. But we'll see. I still have 30% of my position left. It should be able to go higher. It's just it could go green to red before it does that. But this is good. It's good that it bounced right there. That's a good healthy bounce. That's good. So like I said, I have 30% of my position left. It does appear that we're going to go to 775.70, right? That would be a very nice win for 775.70, right? That's very bullish. This uptick right here, this green, red, green, bullish pop, that's very bullish, right? So it looks good. But like I said, man, the market within the blink of an eye, these contracts, they're at 77 cents. Within the blink of an eye, they can go right back down to 60 cents. So just so you guys know that, right? You decide how you want to manage that. You'll never be red if you set a profit stop or if you sell into spikes. If you guys are going to sell, you should be selling into spikes. You can set a profit stop on the dips. If you're selling and not using a profit stop, You should be selling into the spikes. So yeah, I got 30% left. So basically the size that I have left, this is like runners, profit stop, etc. So yeah, So for me, if it drops right around there, then I'm just going to get out likely, taking what the market gives me, If it wants to give me green to red, then I'm not going to be taking that. I can just get back in. It's as simple as that. So, in terms of max for the rest of this, like literally right here, literally right there. If it goes towards there, I'm going to have to get out the rest of my trade. I tried my best to maximize 70% of my size, and now I'm sitting on runners that can easily go green to red in this move here. All right, let's see, 30 minutes. Okay, so yeah, fuck this. All right, so I'm going to get out here. All right, so I'm out at 64 cents. So there we go. So that's how it's done. So there we go. Sold at 64 cents. So the first two sells, I sold into the spike. The last sell was basically a profit stop sell. I was taking the risk of holding for more, and as you guys can see, if you take the risk of holding for more, look, this is what happens, dude. This is what fucking happens. You see what I'm saying? That's why I always tell people, sell into spikes. If you set a profit stop, the dip here is going to take all your profit. That's why you need to sell into spikes, Sell into spikes. You set the profit stop, all the profit is gone. You see? These is my runners. Look, this is the runners. All the profit is gone. Boom, like that. It's all gone. All the profit just got wiped. Runners. Sell into spikes, set profit stops, move the profit stops up higher. So that's my trade for the day. So 63 cents to 75 cents. That's a very nice percentage gain. That's also a very nice premium increase there within just a couple minutes, right? And that's how you guys got to do it, And if you don't want to take the risk of holding, then just sell it all in the spike. You know what I mean? You could have just sold it all at 75 cents. Me personally, I was like, you know what? I'm going to risk 30%. I'll see how it goes. And then as soon as it went, back to break even, I said, I'm getting out. And then you guys will see a lot of the times within the stock market, it'll go right back up, or it'll even try to go higher. It's a break and retest level. If it bottoms here, it's going to try to break out. But the risk is all of your profits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not taking that risk. Obviously, I could have just sold to the exact bottom, right? And now it can go higher. Obviously, it can happen that way, but you have to take the risk to hold that, You have to take the risk. So it is what it is, man. If I would have just done this on Friday, we all would have been green as fuck, But on Friday, I wanted to do something different. I was like, you know what? I'm going to hold the trades. But then I just realized, bro, I'm going to confuse the shit out of people if I do two different things. So I'm just going to tell people to scalp. And then if I'm doing something behind the scenes, I'm not even gonna, you know what I mean? It's likely best that I just don't even tell them to do it, because people are so fucking degenerate. Like, I'm just gonna scalp and just keep it a scalping system and just keep it very simple. It's pretty simple. We sell into spikes, we leave runners, and the runners got profit stopped out, basically, is what happened. And that's very normal to exit runners at the exact lows, because if the market's bullish, it would bottom right here. But if you hold it, you're risking all of that in green to red, etc., right? So it is what it is, dude. I'm taking what the market gives me. If the market wants to give me a move all the way straight up without any pullbacks, and I'm setting profit stops in that situation and not just selling into spikes, then it'll be a much bigger W, right? But I also added to the trade, which increased the gains. I tell people, if you want to increase your gains, you have to add to winners, right? So I would say that was a good trade. We made a good trade, 63 cents to 75 cents within a couple minutes. We timed it perfectly. Two of the exits were perfect, and then the last exit was runners, and we didn't want to risk going green to red, so when it went back to break even, we cut it, and now we could just get back in and or just wait for the next play, So like I said, guys, I'm just going to do the scalping because people are going to get confused as shit. And they're not going to get the risk management. People are fucking degenerates. I can give people 100 scalps. If I give them a trade that goes to 0, these fucking degenerates will just give back all their profits. So they don't understand starting light or any of this shit. So I'm just going to fully keep it scalping so no one is fucking confused, dude. You know? So we're just going to scalp the market to the best of our abilities, which means, if the market's just going straight up, obviously, we're going to want to be setting profit stops rather than selling into the spikes, because if we sell into the spikes, then we could miss out on some massive gains, right? If the market's more choppy, then we can consider more of selling into the spikes, right? And then runners is always just, set a profit stop or sell it at a certain level, right? So it's as simple as that. But, yeah, this is good. So that's a good start to the day, and that's a good first trade. And adding to the winners increased the gains. So we're just going to do that instead of the whole holding thing, dude, because first of all, I'm not even the best at the holding thing, and we already have someone who does that. And second, I just don't want to confuse people. They're going to have to be taking different position sizes, and it's going to be different each day. They're going to get fucking confused, and it's just going to create losses for certain small, it's just not, we're going to scalp. We're just going to scalp. We're going to be green every single day by scalping, not by holding a trade green to red. We're not going to win that way. So in terms of how I'm trading, there's going to be no big wins in terms of green to red. We're not going to risk green to red to get some monster fucking win, And in terms of the market, you're going to see a lot of the times when it trades up 30 to 50%, it goes down and then it goes up 100 to 200%. All right, so we're not gonna take that risk. What we're gonna do is, the way we're gonna win big is by adding to winners, and when the market gives us big moves in our favor, instead of just selling into spikes when the momentum's good, when it's a good time, instead of just selling into spikes, right? When we get something like this, we're just going to hold it. At certain levels, we can trim some instead of the profit stop. But for the most part, when the market has good momentum like this, we're just going to, we're going to set a profit stop, and then we'll move it up a little bit as it goes higher, right? So we're going to do that. We're going to win big by doing that. We're also going to win big by adding into the winners and selling into the spikes, not into the dips. The only time we're going to sell into the dips is mainly on runners, right? Mainly on runners. Especially if the momentum and the price action like this is fucking trash, right? So if the market says, hey, it like literally like Friday, if the market says, if you buy this dip, it's going to try to spike, but when it hits a resistance level, it's going to try to drop. You see what I'm saying? Look, if I would have just blindly held this and not managed the trade, I could have just said, you know what, I'm going to sell this at 775.60, right? I would have given back all of those gains, 63 to 75, all of those gains, just for a small little 20-cent more spike. I would have given back all my fucking gains. See what I'm saying? So, we're not doing that. That's what we were doing on Friday. We were just trying to hold the trades for the bigger wins because there was a strong reason to do so. But like I said, guys, I don't want to confuse anyone, I have multiple systems that work for me, but I don't want people doing multiple systems, especially if they're just watching. They're just gonna do the scalps. We're not gonna do a let's hold a trade forever, green to red, no managing, just sell for big wins, let it go to 0. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna fucking scalp. That's what we're gonna do, because I don't want to confuse fucking people, bro. They're going to be confused. They're going to be taking different sizes. Their percentage losses are going to be bigger than some of their percentage wins at times. Their portfolio is going to fluctuate in different ways. It's just going to create confusion. So I'm just going to keep it to the scalping, And like I said, we're going to have big wins by getting some good momentum. Good momentum will have bigger wins. And adding to winners, right? And putting size into the trade. If you guys aren't going to hold the trade to 0, you can put in more position size, If you're gonna hold it to 0, then yeah, you better make sure that your size is very light, So we're just gonna do the same thing every day. We're just gonna scalp to the best of the ability that the market lets us, right? We're gonna hold trades, set profit stops, move profit stops higher. We're gonna hold trades. We're gonna sell into spikes, and like I said, in terms of the dips, we're really only trying to hold runners into the dips, right? Hold runners into the dips, get profit stopped out, sell into key spikes. So you'll see, man. The reasons why is 'cause the price action is fucking shit, and it's doing the same shit as it was on Friday. So every time it hit a resistance level, it just dropped. So I took what the market gives me. Sometimes it's going to give me 63 cents to 100 cents. Sometimes it's going to give me 63 to 120. Sometimes it's going to give me 63 to 75, right? I take what the market gives me. If I don't, then I'm going to go green to red. It's as simple as that. If I don't take what the market gives me, then I'm risking green to red, Not all trades are equal. Some trades are bigger gains. Sometimes the market goes straight up. Sometimes the market goes straight down. Sometimes the market chops. Sometimes all the market offers is moves like fucking Friday, where if you don't take your fucking gains, you're never going to be fucking realized green. You're going to keep going green to red, holding, right? So, like I said, guys, it's just going to scalp. All we're going to do is scalp. So that means every time we're green, we're going to be green. That's what that fucking means. The only way we're not going to be green, so look, it's rarely going to happen. But bro, on certain trades, a green trade could turn into an L. So the only way that's really going to happen is if I have a very strong thesis to just kind of hold the trade, right? If it barely goes up, so let's say right here, let's say this is all it went up, right? Dude, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not, if it's a spike that small, then we're going to have to go green to red. We either just get out at break even, wait for a better trade, or we just let it go red, take the risk, and then at some point we get out, right? So for the most part, it's we're rarely going to go green to red. But if you guys don't like going green to red, then just get out. So if the market has a small little spike like this and it doesn't just keep on going up higher like it did, you're either going to go green to red or you're out break even, and then you can look to get back in. You guys decide what you want. So like I said, in certain situations, if it's a small, so look, this is a big spike right here. This move is a bigger move. But if it's like this, if it's just a small little spike and I'm holding, bro, and it goes green to red, sometimes I'm just going to get out. And then other times I'm going to hold it and take the risk, meaning turning just a small winning trade into the L it was going to be, if you know what I mean. So that's something you guys have to decide on. If you're willing to go green to red on a very small win, right? Because, bro, I'm not going to take my win if it's that small. You know what I mean? I can just get out, or I can just have it go green to red and hold the trade, right? So sometimes I will hold a green to red if it barely, goes up. That's the only thing. Because sometimes the market, so like on this trade where, so like, see, this one had a small little spike and then it went red. So if it's just having small little moves and going green to red, I'm usually just going to hold it. All right. So those are the only trades that can turn green to red, are the ones that are just a small increase, a small increase in price. Those I'm more than willing to let them go green to red, right? But if it has a big spike like this, bro, we need to be getting out, especially if it drops right back down and then spikes right. We need to be getting out. Like, if it's going to be generous enough, bro, it gave us 2 opportunities. 1 opportunity to sell the spike, 2 opportunity to sell. We had 2 opportunities to sell the spike. And then the next trade was the same fucking thing. We literally had right here, we had 2 opportunities. We literally had 3. 1, 2, 3, fucking 4. We had 4 fucking, so many opportunities to sell, right? So like I said, we're not going to create any fucking confusion by just holding trades, green to red, aiming for base, sitting here saying, you know what, I'm going to hold. I think this is going to be a 200% win. I'm up 30, 50%. Goes red. Nope, we're not doing that. So we're not going to do that, bro. We're not going to do that. I could do that and I can easily make profit doing that, but we're not going to do it. We're just going to keep the focus on scalping, you know, and we already have someone who holds the trades till fucking infinity. So like I said, man, I'm just going to keep my focus on the scalps and sizing in bigger. And it's clearly what I do best is that, you know, like it's literally with what I did, it's just living proof that what I do is that it's what I did, that it's best, because this looks very bullish, by the way. It's going to try to keep on going up. But because I literally sold before the trade went green to red, you know, and I tell people this is what happens all the time. It'll take your trades green to red and then it will go up higher. You know, sometimes it's going to go up a fuck ton. Sometimes it's going to go to fucking zero, right? So, bro, the way I'm trading to whatever the market gives me. You know, whatever it gives me, I'm going to do the best of my ability to sell into spikes, to set profit stops, to manage the trade, right? So if it's giving me green to red, I'm going to be out before then, before it goes higher. You know, just understand, guys, this is how the market works. A lot of the times, the market will take your green trades to red and then go higher. It happens all the time. If not, then it just goes straight up. But if it just goes straight up, I'm telling you, we're not going to sell it too soon, because we're not, unless we sell into spikes, we'll sell some too soon. But if you guys are using profit stops during high momentum period of times and the market's just going straight up, you're never going to get profit stopped out. By the time you get profit stopped out, the gains are going to be fucking absurd. Much more absurd than if you were just selling into spikes. So that's what you need to understand. There's two ways to win big. You can win big by having big moves in your favor, going straight up, or you can win big by holding a green trade and having it go red to go more green. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not going to do the second way. We tried that on Friday. Look what happened. Everyone fucking, you know, the people who didn't sell, they all lost money. And, you know, it's just not, I'm not going to create. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to keep it as simple as that. We're always going to set our profit stops, take gains, sell into spikes. We're not going to do that, right? So, you know, on a situation like that, we're just not going to win big. If our trade's up 20, 30, 40, 50%, and we have to risk all of that for it to go up 200%, 500%, 1,000%, we're not going to win bigger in that situation because we're not willing to take the risk. That's why. We're not going to risk our green trades to go to red. If it trades up, basically, if it trades up at least 10%, you know, double digits, the intent is to not go green to red, you know, and you guys should be setting profit stops or selling into the spikes. You're only selling into the dips if that's where your profit stop is, you know, or if you just don't want to set a profit stop and you're like, you know what, I'm going to treat this as a profit stop. I'll sell it into the dip, right? You know, that's the only disadvantage of profit stops, of the profit, you know, people with profit stops, they're selling into dips unless they set at certain risk. But yeah, this is all bullish, right? So, you know, this is the market. You guys decide what you want. You know, if you want to, you know what I mean? If you wanted to take that risk and go green to red, then you take it, bro. You know, you guys don't have to copy everything that I'm fucking doing. You know, some people sold on Friday. They didn't just hold. Some people fucking sold and took their fucking gains. You know, you can see if we held the trade, we would have made bigger gains, right? Friday, we held the trade, we didn't make bigger gains. That's the market. So instead of just doing that, I would rather just situate myself where I'm always going to win. You know, if the market has a big move like this, if we set profit stops, we're not going to get profit stopped out. You know, big move. Like if we bought calls right here, we're not going to get profit stopped out until all the way up here. If we got in right here, we're not going to get profit stopped out all the way up until here. You know what I mean? So the profit stops in selling into the spikes is what we're going to do. We're not going to do anything else, you know, in terms of what I'm showing on what I'm doing on my streams. So I just want you guys to understand that, bro, because I'm telling you, if I do both of the systems, people are going to be confused. They're going to size different. They're going to go green to red. They're going to have L's. They're going to have losses. It's just, I know how people are, dude. People, there's a lot of degenerates. They need to be green 24/7. But it's what I'm best at anyways. So it's for the best, you know? It's not like I'm the best at holding something from, you know, if I'm up 20 to 50%. I'm not the best when it comes to flipping that to 200 to 500%, especially if it's going green to red and all that, you know? So it's just not, it's not what I'm best at. I'm best at getting in and getting out. And this is what I do, you know? I get in, I get out. So that's what we're going to do, man. We're just going to do that because people are going to be confused. It's going to create something different in their portfolios. It's just not going to make sense. It's really not. They're going to get too fucking confused. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And you're going to see if we do that, we're going to be green every single day, every single week. We're going to be green. Maybe once in a while we have a rare red day. Well, all the green days are going to back it with all the fucking wins. You know, if we have a red day, it's 2 losses max. And you guys are going to see, man. You guys are going to see, man. It's 2 losses max, you know? Oh my gosh, bro. Just adjusting to this. Just got this new MacBook. It's like the best fucking one. These fucking things take like fucking 5 weeks to come in. Oh shit, the charger's black this time. Oh my gosh, bro. Fuck that smell. Fucking smells. Bro, what the fuck? Why isn't this plugging in? Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my god. Fucking shit. But yeah, guys, there's nothing right now to be doing. Damn, bro, I like the fucking silver charger better. Fuck. Bro, they made the charger black. Damn, it looked cleaner in fucking white. I wonder if they have the same one in white. Anyways, you know, yeah. There's a bunch of consolidation. There's a bunch of green, red, greens coming in. But like I said, man, just looking at the daily chart, it was giving signals of a bullish recovery. Like if you guys look at the pattern, big red, next day was a bullish recovery, next day was a bullish recovery. Also, you know, the SPY here has just been breaking out and retesting all of this resistance from the previous week, and then all of the breakouts, all of the retesting, right? So, yeah, this does have, this could go to 77650 is what we can go to. It really could go to that. But obviously if we bought now as scalpers, you can already see we're at a severe disadvantage. You know, we would basically be telling the market that this is going to be the one time, because of confirmation, because of frequency, you know, for all the reasons we trade, right, to get in on something. Well, this is going to be the one time where everything we know about the market, it's gonna, you know what I mean, it's gonna break out. You see what I'm saying? Like, you guys can obviously see the bulls are at a severe disadvantage when it comes to the resistance levels. But when it comes to the dips, the bulls are at an amazing advantage, right? Another thing is someone can literally, when you guys see a channel like this, you can use confirmations to scalp, and you can scalp in a way where you're just buying low and you're selling high, you know, and you could just keep on milking that trend all day until you have 2 L's in a row. But by then you could have already had like 6 to 10 plus wins, you know. That's another thing. So I mean, in a situation like this, you know, instead of using confirmation and frequency, I would just be like, bro, look at how many times it failed to break out. You know, the bulls are at a severe disadvantage. to be buying calls. There's just too many fake outs. If my intent was to get in and get out, this seems like the absolute worst price to do that. At some point, it could go higher, and then that could trigger some crazy fucking breakout. But, if you just look at the statistics, the bulls are clearly at a disadvantage right now. And it's doing a lot of similarities to what it was doing on Friday, right? And the reason why we're green today is because we actually took the profits. On Friday we didn't take the profits. It's a different thing. If you guys are gonna let trades go green to red, you're gonna risk your gains for more gains. More gains could have just been taking the gains. It doesn't have to be a big win. But yeah. So like I said, man, we're just not gonna do that anymore. So for the most part, you'll never see me go green to red on a trade ever again, because I made a clear decision that's just not going to happen unless it's just something like this where, it has a small little spike, we're not up much, and then it goes red. Well, dude, obviously I'm probably going to hold the trade. In rare situations, I'll cut it. But if I just get in and it goes up a little bit, and then it goes red, I'm likely not getting profit stopped out. I'm likely not even setting a profit stop. I mean, to set a profit stop, I would say at least 10% plus, at least. But more so the 15 to 20% range, right? But usually you don't want to give back a gain of 15 to 20%. That's just, you don't want to give that back. And like I said, sometimes the market, to get bigger wins, you have to give it back. Well, I'm just not willing to do that on the stream because I just know how people are, and it's just not going to work for them. And plus, I'm not the best when it comes to just holding trades for the longest period of time, especially green to red. When a trade goes green to red, I'm not the best of like, oh, it's going to go up 1,000,000%. My expertise has always been the scalping. Like, see, bro, look at this. Look, it literally went higher, and look, with the pullback, same price we sold it for, same fucking prices we were selling it for. It's like, it's just not worth the risk. It's not worth, I don't care how high this goes. It's not worth the risk. Like, literally, look, it went a little bit higher, but then look, it went right back to where we sold it for, and then before that, it went green to red. You see, like, this is the market. People are going to see when it comes to them trading personally, they would rather just scalp and take the profits. You guys are going to see this whole holding shit. It's going to fuck a lot of people. It's going to fuck your shit up. It really is. Unless that's all you're doing. If that's all you're doing, it's not going to fuck your shit up. But if you're doing both, you're going to see how like, you're going to want separate accounts, but you're just going to see in general of how it's going to fuck with your trading too. It's like, you have to sit there and figure out which one is to hold and which one is to get out. I mean, it's a lot more simpler to just do one. Scalping is just so much more simpler, and it's a simple job. It's a simple job. You don't go green to red. You sell into spikes. You set profit stops. It's just a simple thing to do. It's very simple. Holding, it's like, okay, I'm up 50%. Should I hold this for another 100? And then my risk is going to be, I'm going to drop 50%. It's like, what? I could just, you know what I mean? I could just set a profit stop. See, look. So what I'm saying, guys, that's what I'm saying, bro. If someone was holding this, they could have just gotten in right back. They could have sold where we sold, gotten right back in, and then sold again where we sold. They could have done the same, you know what I mean? So that's another thing. If you guys get good at scalping, you can re-enter trades. You want bigger gains, you can make more trades, bigger gains. You can stack up W's. If you see what the market's been doing, all it's been doing is just getting short sell puts at 775, 70 plus, and then buy calls at 775, right? So we're trading a 70-cent channel. And like I said, scalpers can literally just sit here. When something like this forms, they can get in, they can get out. They can get in, they can get out. And they can just keep on fucking doing this, right? The ones holding now are getting fucking clapped, The traders holding now, they ain't winning big right now because look at the fucking, you see what I'm saying? The ones winning big in this are the ones who are getting in, adding to the winners, and getting out, right? At some point, yeah, the market can give them a massive move. But if you look at who's winning right here, right now, it's the scalpers, right? And you guys know when it comes to this holding shit, there's no guarantees of a big move. That's one of the things that I just hate about like holding trades green to red is big moves aren't guaranteed. So you're holding something that isn't guaranteed to get a big win. You know, I really like to keep things just as logical as they can be. That's why I like to scalp, because I just look at it as this is logical. It happens every single day. I can get in, I can get out, and it's as simple as that. If I hold, it's like, well, some days it's not going to work. Some days the market isn't going to give me a big move. Therefore, the big move was the scalp, but I'm not scalping, I'm holding, so etc. Green to red. You see what I'm saying? It's a more long-term approach. If you're like holding. But like I said, I already explained to you how you can hold scalps. You just set profit stops and get big momentum moves and move the profit stops up higher. And you can hold scalps for a very long period of time, right? And if you're scalping, you should be sizing in bigger because you're cutting L's quicker. You know, we're not trying to really hold a scalp to zero. Usually at the most 50%, but we keep it 30 to 50%. You know, in between that range, like a 25 to 50%. It depends on the trade. But you guys can literally scalp in a way where you can just let it go to zero. You can do that too. You're going to need some bigger winners though if you're going to do that. I personally just like to manage. Just like to manage the trades, you know, pretty simple to just manage a trade. If someone refuses to go green to red, it's a pretty simple system of what they have to do. They have to set profit stops, move the profit stops up higher, and sell into key levels. Like I said, sell into spikes, not dips. If you guys sell into the dips, you're going to get back all your gains, you know? If you get in right here and it goes to here and here, if you sell into the spikes, you're going to be green. If you sell into the dips, you're going to give it all back, you know? That's why the only level where you should be selling into a dip is just runners or a profit stop level, right, etc. So it's pretty simple, man. That's what we do. And you're going to see. We're green every single day doing it. When you guys see how we scalp, you're going to, dude, there's reasons why at times I used to just size in so fucking heavy because it works nearly every fucking time. It's just so fucking ridiculous. Like, this scalping is absolutely insane on just how well it works. But yeah, man, usually the risk is in between 25 to 50%, in between that range. You know, and we take what the market gives us. If the market gives us a smaller win than that, then it is what it is. You know, we manage the trade. This is all the market gave us. You know, I can't sit. It doesn't allow me to hold. Scalpers aren't allowed to hold green to red. They're not. You know, they have to ensure that they take their profits. So if the market only gives me 15, 20%, you know, that's what it happened to give me. I can always get back in. I can always make another trade. But yeah, you guys will see, man. You guys will see, man. I mean, you guys already know. If you watched every other fucking stream, you could see on all the other streams we just scalped, you know? But I was like, bro, I see a good opportunity. I'm going to hold it. But then I just realized I can't. People are going to be confused. So if I do that, I'm just going to have to not tell people. It's as simple as that, because they're going to get fucking confused. They're not going to know how to size it to where it's not going to affect their scalping profit. And they're going to think I'm trading two different ways. They're going to get fucking confused. So like I said, guys, moving forward, we're just going to scalp, bro. You know, look at this, green to red again, bro. You see this? Green to red again, you know? And then like I said, at some point, that trade can go up fucking, you know, a fuck ton of percent. By then, it's going to be decayed as fuck too. But at some point, this could have a massive breakout, right? You know what I mean? But like I said, scalpers have their advantages too. They don't go green to red. They can get back in and get back out. They don't have to sit here and hold for hours and manage a trade for hours and hours and hours and hours. You know, a lot of people that are up 30 to 50% that are holding for bigger gains, you know, some of them are questioning if they should sell or not. You know, some of them don't question it because they're like, well, my gains will always be bigger, so who gives a fuck? I just, I just don't like, that's just something that I don't like. I look at trading as like, should this trade be sold? Like should we exit this particular trade? Rather than, the long term, we're going to make bigger gains, so fuck it. If we're up 50%, it says it's going to drop, we'll just hold it. You know what I mean? I don't like turning winners into losers for holding a trade. I just don't like doing it. I really don't. I did it on Friday. So many people lost their shits, I'm like, well, did they not understand we were starting light? We were going to hold the trades, right? But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. We're just going to keep it simple on the stream. And nobody will have a reason to be red or to lose money. Look at this, bro. If I would have put myself in the same shoes I did on Friday, I would be sitting here saying, oh my gosh, it's going to have the biggest move. We're all going to bank as the trade is decaying, I'd be sitting here just all comfortable. Yeah, it's going to go up a fuck ton. We'll all be good. We just got to hold the trade. Dude, you get in, you get out, you get in, you get out, you get in, you know what I mean? You just keep on doing this shit till it doesn't work. You just keep on milking this shit till a fucking T. If someone thinks they're right about if someone thinks it's going to go to 776.50, instead of just holding it, they could just sell the rips and get back in on the dips. They could just keep on doing that without a confirmation. They could just blindly get in on the fucking dips instead of blindly fucking holding it. They could just blindly keep on re-entering at the best fucking levels. There's so many ways to do something. A lot of people just blindly hold until fucking infinity, and then you look at all the decay and all the fucking... But yeah, man, this chart here is a little degenerate. We definitely hit some degenerate levels within the SPY here. Also, this is the worst time to trade for the day. So, yeah, man. I mean, you guys definitely know this is one of the worst times to trade for the day. So, yeah, there's just not much to do. I mean, best case scenario, this like flips back to bullish a little bit. But overall, bro, this is like shit right now. This really is. It could spike back, but... the price action is just so shit. That's another thing about holding, guys. If the market switches up on you, if you're holding, you're stuck holding. The trade got decayed, If you scalp, if the market's good, you get in, you get out. If the market's shit, dude, just stay out of it. If you're in a trade and the market flips to shit, just get out of it. You know what I mean? People holding can't do that. They're like, I gotta hold the trade. I gotta hold the trade. Bigger gains, I gotta hold the trade. You know what I mean? If you hold a trade, you're going to go through cycles where the market's good and shit 24/7. If you scalp a trade, you can just instantly exit when it starts to change. If something's just going, oh wow, it's going straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight. Oh, what happened? Now it's just sitting. Now it's just sitting. Oh, now it's starting to pull back. You can exit when it's sitting. You can exit when it's dropping. You can just keep on holding something. Like, bro, you can just hold as something is going straight up, and then when it sits for a couple minutes, you can trim, right? You know what I mean? You could just keep on holding something as it's going straight up. If there's if it hasn't consolidated for a couple minutes, you don't have to get out. You could just keep on holding it. So scalping just has too many advantages, especially for someone to never be red. I always tell people, if you don't want to be red, if you don't have losses, just scalp. You can. It's the most control in the market. If the market goes to shit, you can just exit the trade. Dude, this is bullish again. Oh my gosh, this is bullish again, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna want to try to flip green. It is tempting to make another scalp. We're at a good level. We are at a good level. It is tempting to do another one. It is a little tempting. We're at a good level. This could go to 776. Let's see. Yeah, bro, the contracts are decaying. Look at this, bro. They're at 59 cents. The contracts are lower than what we fucking paid. And it's at a better fucking price, bro. And they're fucking lower. See what I'm saying, bro? They're fucking lower. That's why scalping is so fucking superior. You can take advantage of fucking decay and just get back in even at higher prices and pay lower prices. You know, there's just too many benefits to scalping. It's absurd. You know, it's absolutely absurd. We can literally pay a lower price on these contracts that we just got in, and the price is higher. The price is 20 cents higher, and we could pay a lower price than we paid. You know, if you were holding that, you'd be holding that fucking decay. So yeah, when it comes to options, scalping is just so fucking superior of what someone can do. You know, these will probably go back to 70 cents again. You know, they're at 60, they'll probably make a jump to 70 again. But I don't know, man. Do I really want to make another trade here? I really, you know, it looks like it wants to spike a little bit more, but the price action, the time of day, everything is just so degenerate. You know what I mean? It really is. Let's see. It's just degenerate, guys, you know? It's a degenerate fucking day, you know? At least when you scalp and something's degenerate, you could just get out, you know? Just cut it. You're green, all right, it's acting degenerate. Just take what the market gave you. You can always get back in. You know, look, guys, we can always get back in. Look at all the dips, bro. We can always get back in. The fuck? So, yeah, man, it's just too superior. It's so superior that this is all I'm going to do on the streams is just scalp. If I see an idea to hold to fucking infinity, I'm going to be like, well, we're going to have to scalp that idea, you know? Is fucking... This could bounce here. Let's see. There's 19 minutes. Fucking... This could trigger a bounce here. Oh my gosh, bro. Contracts are cheap too. Guys, there could be a trade here. Contracts are getting hella cheap. They're at 50 cents right now, bro. Oh man, bro. Guys, we might have a trade here. All right, there might be a trade here, guys. There really could be. I will say though, the chart is a little bit degenerate. It is a little degenerate, you know. We're at a very good price. Hourly, ooh, I like the hour, man. Even the hourly, bro. Oh, this is a little fucked. The only thing I dislike about what I'm seeing is this can just keep on dropping for the next 30 minutes. That's the only thing I dislike about this. This could actually just keep dropping. But if it does, it's supposed to bounce. Let's see. This is a difficult situation, guys. This is a difficult situation. It's either going to bounce right around here or just keep on dropping. You can see we're at a break and retest level right here. If people didn't want to hold through a drop, then the max pain would be right around towards new lows. The only thing I dislike about this idea is this could keep on dropping. You know, that's the only thing I dislike about this. This could keep on dropping. Not an easy situation. You know, we got a red, green, red trend reversal followed by a red drop. It's either going to reverse here or just keep on dropping, you know? Let's see. Is tempting. Is tempting. And the low is 7. Oh man, this is tempting, bro. They're just so fucking cheap. Like fucking... The price is just too fucking cheap, man. All right, guys, I'm looking at calls here. I'll let you know if I get in. I'm watching them very closely. 775 calls. They're at 52 cents. I'm watching very closely. You know, there could be there's definitely a trade here setting up. It's either going to keep on dropping for a little bit or have a nice quick spike. So we're at a good level. We'll see how this reacts. Like I said, bro, if one thing triggers, I can make a trade here. I'm looking at the short-term time frame. One little thing triggers, I could just jump in a trade like that. You know, I saw a lot of signals from a macro perspective where this could go back to the lows, drop a little bit lower, and then have a reversal, right? So we'll see. Like I said, one little change in price, one little change in candle, I can just boom, just like that, get in on the trade. So we'll see. Contracts are at 47 cents. See how this reacts. Might make a trade here. Give this a little bit of time. Yeah, guys, we'll see. Look at that, bro. My profit target was the exact peak. The exact highs was the profit target. Our profit target was right here in between this, where we sold, and then right there, the peak of that. The exact fucking peak. You know? But I would have had to get back all of my gains just to get that little bit of an increase, right? And plus contracts decayed during that. All right, guys, there could be a trade here on calls. Let's see. Bro, I'm getting ready to get in, guys. This can easily just reverse here. I'm gonna have to be quick. Bro. Oh, man. Guys, I'm gonna have to get in on this. All right, I'm in at 48 cents. 775 calls. 48 cents. Oh my goodness, bro. As soon as I got in, it fucking dropped. As soon as I got in. All right, so I'm in at 48 cents on a 775 call. Since it dropped as soon as I got in, you know, I would suggest you guys wait a little bit. If you want to wait a little bit until it, you know, goes back to 775, looks a little bit bullish, right? Or you can just try getting in at a lower price. You guys do what you want. We'll see. You know, we're at a very good level. It should try to reverse. There it goes. You know what I mean? They do this all the fucking time, man. They do this all the fucking time. Flip it bearish right back to fucking bullish. All right, guys. Calls are in the money, guys. Calls are in the money. You guys know when you buy options out of the money, you know, we bought these like 3 cents out of the money. They're the lowest prices of the day is when we bought these contracts. Very cheap, very good scalp, you know, very good trade. They just get in and out of, you know. I mean, if we look at the chart here, you could just, you guys see where we're at, right? It's not fucking rocket science, right? It's not rocket science where we're at. But bro, this literally right here, if this drops the next minute, this can just keep on dropping. So I would say it's very important that we spike the next minute. Otherwise, this can just keep on dropping, you know? We need this to spike right here. If it spikes here, I think we could start celebrating. If it doesn't, it's going to try to get new lows. So this is insane. This is fucking insane right now. You know, there is high probabilities if this doesn't spike, we're going to get new lows. We need to spike literally right fucking here, man. So we'll see. We'll see how this reacts, you know. We are at a break and retest level. This is a break and retest level. We need to clearly hold the 95 here is what the SPY needs to hold. Otherwise, this is going to flush to new lows, then try to spike. So we'll see how this reacts. Bro, if this spikes here, I might have to add to this. All right, guys, let's see. If we spike here, I might have to add to this. Contracts are at 49 cents. They're still holding value. If it spikes, consider adding. If it doesn't, then it's either a cut or you hold it, you know? This shit can literally start getting new lows if it, yeah, so it's not spike. I'll give it a minute here and see how this reacts the next minute. See if this can start to reverse again. But that is not good. That is not good. It can go back to good if it just bounces here. But we'll see. We'll give it a minute. But yeah, we'll see, you know. 30-minute candle closes in 12 minutes. All right, so for this to reverse next 12 minutes, we got to hold this level. If not, then the next 30 minutes could trigger the reversal. Okay, we got a green, red, green coming in. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got a green, red, green. Now we need a continuation. We need continue. Okay, now I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing now. All right, so guys, I might have to add to this here. Let's see, what is the trade at? All right, guys, I added at 50 cents. Added at 50 cents, 775 SPY calls, double it at 50 cents, added at 50 cents, first entry is at 48 cents. So average on that, 49 cent. All we need is a little spike to the 30 here, you know? All we need, we get a little spike to the 30 right there. It's gonna be some nice gains with how fucking decayed those contracts got fucking decayed, bro. We was paying 63 cents earlier, selling at 75. Now they're at fucking 48 cent. So once they start to go, you know, just a little bit in the money, remember, we bought them out of the money, bro. The price was like 2-3 cents out of the money when we bought these. So if they can just go a little bit in the money, these small moves are going to be some nice gains, bro. They're going to be some nice gains. All we need is a small little spike to 30. So you guys have seen the genius with this whole scalping thing. You know, you could just wait for contracts to get decayed, and smaller moves are going to be bigger gains than bigger moves at times, you know, with all that fucking decay factored in. You know, so this is looking good. All we need is a small little spike, you know? We don't need much. We just need a small little spike. I'm going to be fucking printing off that. When you're scalping, you really don't need much at times. That's the beauty of this scalp. The price is so cheap, we don't even need a big move. All we need it to do is go right here. We don't even need a big fucking move. It's too cheap. The price is too fucking cheap. It's at 50 fucking cent. You know? If those go 30 cents in the money, those contracts are going to fucking print. Oh my gosh, bro. Bullish. Bullish as fuck. Bullish as fuck. Bullish. Bro, that needs the stamp of approval. That's what that needs. That needs the stamp of approval that we are about to fucking print. Oh my goodness, bro. That's bullish as fuck. We got 9 minutes. We got 9 minutes until the 30 closes. The bulls have been holding the break and retest level. This looks very bullish, very, very bullish here. You know, you guys can clearly see we bought at a break and retest. This was resistance. This was the break. This was the retest, right? We're in at a good level. We just need a bounce, you know? Okay, so right here we need a bounce, or it's going to try to get new lows. So this is and this all looks bullish, very, very bullish. This right here, if it bounces here, we're going to get higher support. Higher support. If it bounces here, we're going to get the higher support. That's what will come in, which is bullish. So we'll see how this reacts here. It really, you know, for this not to get new lows, we need to start bouncing right here. Oh my gosh, these fuckers are trying to flip it again, bro. This is so fucking annoying. I will say, guys, I really do not like this candlestick that formed right here. I do not like that. I do not like that. That looks ugly as shit. You know, that is not a good, that's not a bullish forming candle. The bulls need to flip this here soon, or it's going to get new lows. I'm just saying, bro, that candle right there, that is not, you know, that's not a good candle. That's an ugly fucking candle. This fucking, that could be the type of candle where it might be wise just to exit the trade. Because, bro, this is a nasty fucking candle. This candle right here is ugly as shit. It really is. That's an ugly fucking candle. But yeah, man, I'm still in the trade, you know. In terms of levels of risk, if you want, you guys can just get out here and get back in, or you can risk new lows. You know, you can risk right around here. I'm going to stay in the trade for now. I will say, though, guys, with that candle that just formed, if you don't want to hold through potential downside, the best course of action is likely to just cut it and then wait to get back in on another trade. Because that is a very, very ugly candle. That's not a good candle, you know, and this shit is no longer bouncing. So, yeah, you know, this could get ugly here in a little bit in terms of the calls. Yeah. So, like I said, man, you guys all know the risk of holding this. That fucking 1 minute candle flipped like a fucking motherfucker. But yeah, I'm still in the trade, man. I'm still in the trade, you know? Still in the trade. Just make sure whatever you guys do, you don't go green to red. You know? Whatever you do, do not go green to red. You know? So if holding this is going to bring you green to red, then bro, just get out. Or just make your size small enough where you can hold it. You know? Just do not go green to red. You know? It's as simple as that. But like I said, man, I'm going to hold this. So in terms of the 30-minute chart, I'm just going to hold this, bro. I'm just going to hold this. If it closes bullish, we'll be able to get out within the next 5 minutes. If it doesn't, then I'm going to hold it for a little bit, see how it reacts towards the lows. It's as simple as that. Just make sure whatever you guys are risking, you're not risking going green to red, you know? So if you need to trim down the size, you trim down the size. If you need to get out, you get out, right? In terms of levels of risk, you know, new lows, that's a level of risk. And then below the new lows, let's see, what's below the new lows? What's below 77570? 77470. Let's see. All right, so if we get new lows, the next level it's going to go to is 774 to 77430, right? So when it comes to your position size, just make sure you're sized with the level where you're not going to go green to red. You know, it's as simple as that. Do not go green to red on the day. We started off with a winning trade. Do not go green to red. The most we risk is 774. That's the absolute most we risk on this trade. Is you know, like 97-cent drop on SPY, right? And obviously that could be a much bigger percentage loss than the previous percentage win, right? But again, sizing, you know, sizing. Just make sure you guys are sized. If you're going to hold this, size accordingly, you know, size accordingly. The last trade we had a win, we added to the win. So this trade, you know, we did add to it as well, but just make sure you're sized. You know, if you guys need to trim accordingly. You know, you can always get back in on another trade. It's as simple as that. But I'm gonna try to hold this for a bit, and then like I said, my max pain is 774, right? So just don't let the difference in percentage go you green to red. Don't let yourself go green to red because it's going to be a different percentage drawdown if it is an L. You know, size down. Some of you guys might need to size down. Everybody knows when we win, we size down after that. And then if we add, you know, it's back to a somewhat normal size. But we always start off sizing down when we add, when we already win. Or at least do it after your first L. But just make sure that you don't go green to red, 100%. So we're going to see how this reacts on the next 30-minute candle here. And yeah. We'll see how this reacts from there, you know. And like I said, if you guys are holding this, the risk is 774 to 77430, you know. That's the risk on this particular trade. It's just so fucking annoying how this formed, you know. But we could have all gotten out. We could have all gotten out in this form. This right here, this whole fucking candle basically flipped part of that scalp. You know, when this formed right here, this was very bearish, very, very bearish move right there, right? Obviously, a green candle could flip it too, but ever since that fucking candle formed, SPY's been getting rocked. So we'll see how it reacts. A 30-minute candle here is going to be opening up, so it could be a drop first and then spike higher is what we could get in terms of what I'm seeing on this chart here. But man, ever since that 1 minute candle formed, the whole chart went degenerate. You know, that's why I look at 1 minute candles, because they do give clear signals of reversals. Like this right here was a clear signal to just, if you don't want to hold an L, just get out of the trade. This 1 minute candle was a clear signal. That's why scalping is amazing, because you could just get the fuck out if you don't like what you're seeing, and then you could just get back in when you like what you're seeing. But like I said, guys, you know, make sure you're not risking going green to red, because, dude, this could just keep on dropping another 70 cents. It could, you know, the same way this went up 70 cents, This can drop 70 cents from our entry easily. So just do not be a fucking degenerate. Yeah, just make sure you guys are sized accordingly, you know? Options are decaying as the time goes on, so. But yeah, man, we'll see. If we can start the bounce soon, you know, it should be a dub. Let's see, what are the prices at? Did they go below 40? What is our trade at? Fucking A, bro. They're getting fucking decayed like fucking crazy right now. Oh my gosh, bro. 37 cents. Some motherfuckers, man. Bro, these motherfuckers might make it to where the idea we wanted was the wrong strike. And the right strike was 774, not 775. If this keeps dropping, then that's what it's going to be. The right strike is going to be 775, not 774. I mean 774, not 775. But yeah, man, you know, these fucking degenerates. Fucking 30 minutes. So basically, in terms of this 30-minute candle, it's going to try to drop and then spike. That's the most likely outcome. Drop it, decay it, bring it back to break even, and then try to drop it again or try to keep it spiking. Got to see how it reacts. But I'm gonna stay in the trade, you know. And yeah, like I said, max pain is 774 to 77430. You know, this is all. It's looking better now. It's looking a lot better now. You know, the way it looks now, it's starting to actually look bullish again, which is good. So I like what I'm seeing. This isn't looking the most bearish anymore. It looks a lot more bullish than bearish than it previously did, which is good. You know, so I like what I'm seeing. This is good, you know, but we got to start bouncing soon. 100%. We've got to start. You know, we got to start picking up here. We got to start picking up here, you know. We got to start picking things up here. But yeah, this is good. I like how this is setting up. It looks good. Let's see. How much is a 7? Let's look at the other contracts. Let's see. All right, 774 calls. Those no, I'm not paying 100 cents. Fuck that. Fuck them. So I wouldn't buy those. Let's take a look at SPX. How much is an SPX? 7773. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. All right, so if there's another trade, I'm gonna keep my eyes on SPX. It's not at a bad price. It's at a fairly good deal. It's not bad, but you know, this is good. I like what I'm seeing. We should be able to get the bounce. But the fucking decay is definitely hitting us. 100%. We're definitely getting hit by this fucking decay right now. But yeah, we'll see, man. We will see. 70 cents, 72 cents. This should really try to bounce, you know? We should get a bounce here soon. It's just to have one more leg down before it happens, but oh my gosh, bro. SPX might be the play, guys. Bro, I might have to do a trade on SPX, dude. This shit is looking hot, you know? This shit is looking hot right now. 7770 calls, bro. Fucking shit, bro. All right, guys, I'm going to do a trade on SPX. I might do one here in a second. Let's give this a second here. All right, so I might do one on SPX here in a second. And then we're just going to hold the other one. I might do a trade on SPX here in a second. So this one's going to be a scalp. It's going to be a laser quick scalp. We'll see. This is starting to hold up. Give this a little time. Price was just at 776. I'm liking what I'm seeing on the SPX here. All right, let's see. 5 minutes, fucked up. 10 minutes, fucked up. Everything's a little fucked up. This might be the perfect time soon. Everything's looking a little fucking chopped and fucked. Bro, the market is barely fucking down. This can easily still flip green today. Alright, let's see. Alright, so guys, I'm watching 7770 SPX calls. They're at 330 cents. I'm watching these very closely for a trade soon. We'll see. You know, if it wants to have one more leg down, we'll see. Let me go back to SPY. This is looking degenerate again. Let's see. Bro, this is going to want to bounce. If it has one more leg down, it's going to bounce right back up. You know, obviously decay is going to be a motherfucker. But this still wants to have a bounce. You know, this still wants to have its bounce. So it looks like there's going to be some trades coming up. There's definitely going to be some trades coming up. This shit is going to want to bounce within time. Fucking... within some time, it's going to want to bounce. But yeah, guys, this is definitely going to bounce back up, which is why I'm eyeing these other strikes. You know, this, to me, this looks bullish. Nothing about this looks bearish at all. You know, so I'm definitely looking to make another trade. We'll see. You know, we're already in on one trade too. So, but yeah, we will see, man. Another trade could be setting up. The bottom has got it. If this isn't the bottom, then it's going to be towards 774, right around 774. But yeah, this is still, everything still looks good. You know, this still looks good. We will see. Gonna have another trade here soon, likely. Again, so back to SPX. Bro, this, I just know this SPX is gonna rip at some point. It's just with this one, you know, the decay is really fucking crazy with this one. So let's see. Contracts, SPY contracts are at 33 cents. They dropped 17 cents. Let's see, SPX. All right, we still gotta wait a little bit, you know? We just gotta wait until this looks perfect, until this looks 100% perfect, you know? If we're gonna make another trade after that first one, after that second one. Better trades will come. Just gotta wait a little bit. Oh man, bro, we're getting to that point. We're definitely getting to that point. Oh, this is just flat at one of the best levels. This is gonna have a little spike. And this shit is just flat. Yep, we're definitely getting to that point where there's gonna be a trade. 100%. Oh man, bro, I might have to get in now. This is literally just fucking flat. Let's go back to SPX. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to make a trade here. Just give this a minute or two. All right, guys, I'm in at 310 cents. 310 cents. SPX 770. 310 cents. So I'm in on two trades. Two trades here. We will see. It's either going to reverse here or it's going to reverse 50 cents lower on the SPY price. SPX 3770 calls. 300 cents. 310 cents. So we will see, you know. Just looking for a spike here. Looking for a spike. The low of this is 763. 763. So we got hella support right there. Is 763. So we are at a major fucking level, you know? We are at a major fucking level here. Let's look at SPY. Yeah, so I mean, I think we could be shifting into something like this, you know, where it starts to reverse soon. If not here, it's got to be at 774. You know, this fucking shit's got to start reversing here soon. The way it's reacting, it wants to bounce. This definitely wants to start shifting with how this is reacting. So, yeah, I think we'll be good. You know, this looks very bullish to me. Nothing about this looks bearish. I mean, the lower this goes, the more I want to buy. That's how I see it. It's just these fucking contracts are decaying. That's the only issue with that. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, this should, even if this isn't the lows, and there is high probabilities that this isn't the low day, we can have one more leg down before the low of day. Even if it's not the low of day, it should be able to go back to here. You know, if it went up to here, I would definitely be getting out and then just looking to get back in if it goes lower. Or it could just go lower and then go up there, right? Fucking decay us first and then go back. But this should definitely spike. This should definitely try to spike. You know, that's these motherfuckers, bro. This shit literally just like, jeez. Fucking. We give this some time, it's gonna spike, you know? This is gonna try to spike. But yeah, this is definitely going to try to reverse, you know? These are the best fucking levels. Some of the best levels. Like I said, man, the lower this drops, the more bullish I am. So the only thing we're really fighting is the fucking decay. The lower this drops, the bullish I am. You know, more bullish this is. But yeah, this is all signaling a bullish spike, you know? Nothing about this looks bearish. This is all signaling bullish spike. It's going to try to trigger bullish spikes, you know? The market should be getting back into that territory where it starts bouncing on dips. So In terms of prices, this is definitely one of those prices, and then 774, you know? So I think the market, we're sitting in a range in between 774 to 450, where within time it should get to bounce in spike mode again. You know, it's taking its time, but this definitely looks bullish. This does not look bearish. This right here gives more bullish than bearish. So yeah, we will see. It's going to get back into the bounce territory. It's going to get back into the bounce territory. All right, so let's see if this can be towards the lows, you know? We should be getting there quite soon. We should be getting ready to start seeing the lows of day. So, we should be getting there soon, you know? We just got the new low. It instantly went back up. So we should be getting there very, very soon. We should be getting there very soon, guys. You know, this is good. Everything that I'm looking at is good. It's bullish. I like what I'm seeing, you know? I like the new lows. I like the bounce right after. That's great. But, yeah, this is all good, you know? Everything that I'm seeing, this is good. This is bullish. This is good. I like what I'm seeing. So, yeah. Give this some time, and it should bounce. It's like, bro, literally all the fucking candles are signaling bullish. So we just gotta wait, you know? Just gotta fucking wait. Oh, man. It's only thing is fucking decay is a motherfucker, you know? But, everything is looking bullish. Oh, it's fucking SPX, man. These motherfuckers. Mm-mm-mm. 77430. All right, bro, we're approaching the best levels, man. They should be able to bounce this. These are we're literally getting to that price, you know? These are the best of the best fucking levels. So it should be able to bounce. With everything that I was seeing, this should definitely try to bounce. So yeah. It should be good, you know? These are literally the best, like, bro, I can't give them better levels. These are the best levels possible, you know? These levels here are the best levels fucking possible. So, this shit should really try to bounce, you know? Like, it really should. I mean, we're hitting the best fucking, like, there's just, I don't see how this can go lower than like 77370, you know? Like, we're literally hitting the best fucking zones. These are the best zones, the best levels, like everything is fucking bullish. Like, so yeah, we should be good. Like, it's just taking its time, bro. These fucking options are just decaying. They're taking for fucking ever to go in the money. But we'll see, man. I think we're really getting there. I really do. I really think we're getting there. Let's see. What are the other calls? What's the 774? Last time I checked those, they were at 100. They're probably at like fucking 70 now. What are they at? Bro, if this doesn't start reversing here, then there's just really not much to be said. Like, this is bullish as fuck. So, let's see. What are the 774s? Yeah, 70 cents. Bro, we should be getting to the lows. Like, motherfuckers. This is ridiculous. Like, fucking A, bro. How long is this shit gonna fucking take to fucking bounce? Like, what the fuck? This should bounce. I mean, we're at the best levels, man. These are the fucking... Dude, the only thing lower than this is 77370. So, this shit has gotta bounce. You know? It's just the fucking decay is really fucking us right now. Dude, are you fucking... Bro, this better not form that same fucking shit again. Dude, I swear, if they form the same fucking... Oh my gosh, these motherfuckers better not do this again, bro. Dude, this is either about to reverse or fall off a fucking cliff again. This is fucking insane. Oh my fucking gosh, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking shit, dude. The fuck? Oh my gosh, these motherfuckers. Bro, are they really trying to do that same shit again? Are you fucking kidding me? It looks like that same fucking pattern is trying to form again. Dude, this has to start reversing, or this shit is gonna drop another 50 fucking cents, bro. These motherfucking degenerates, like... There's one simple job, to just bounce at the level. Like, what the fuck? Damn. Oh my gosh, bro. It's like we're literally... Oh my god, bro. I'm telling you, this is the fucking zone. This is literally, like... This is the fucking... Like, this right here... That is literally, that's one of the best. This is, oh my gosh, bro. They better not fucking. Literally this, that. Bro, we're at the best fucking zones. These motherfuckers, man. These fucking degenerates, dude. Fucking shit, bro. Damn. It's fucking... Oh my gosh, dude, they fucking destroying the whole fucking... Man, what the fuck happened? Damn, bro, this is some bullshit. This really is some bullshit. What the fuck? This shit ain't right. The fuck? Fucking traps for fucking days are getting created right now. Damn, bro, this fucking decay is a motherfucker right now. Fuck. Oh my gosh, man. This fucking thing has lost all signs of life right now. Fucking shit. Peak fucking degenerate price action right now. This is like peak fucking Deegan action right now. Damn. Bro, we are literally, like, this is fucking absurd, man. If these fuckers can't bounce this shit soon, this is gonna go all the way to fucking 772.50. Like, these motherfuckers. If we cannot start bouncing and fucking reversing, this whole idea of a bullish day is out of the fucking window. Oh my gosh, bro. Fucking Max Payne just fucking hit. Motherfuckers. Oh my goodness, dude. It's fucking... Dude, with all the fucking decay, there's like no signs of fucking life of this coming back. Like, these contracts just got fucked. Man, this shit just dropped so much so fucking quickly. It's forming that same fucking bearish pattern there. This whole market is fucking cooked right now. Bro, the market's cooked. Guys, dude, this is max pain. If we can't bounce, I'm gonna have to get out. We might as well just switch to a fucking put. If we like, this is fucking absurd, man. What the fuck? Dude, we're literally at max pain. Like, I'm not risking much more than this. Like, I'm not holding this to fucking zero. Dude, SPY might just this might just pull a fucking gap fill. Fuck, man. Puts might be the play. Motherfuckers. Oh, man. Bro, this has lost all signs of life. These motherfucking... Man, this was doing so fucking well. Fucking shit, man. That shit... Damn. What the fuck? Bro, I'm gonna have to cut this soon, bro. If we can't bounce here, I'm gonna have to cut this, man. The big move came in. These fucking bears are fucking the whole game right now. These motherfuckers are fucking up the SPY right now. Like, fuck. Oh my gosh, those motherfuckers, dude. Alright, bro, I'm out. I fucking sold 775 calls. I'm fucking out 17 cents. I cut that out. This fucking SPX fucking trade. This was the fucking Deegan one. Fucking SPX, man. Bro, this fucking SPX trade. Fucking degenerate fucking. Oh my gosh, dude. Let's see. Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers, man. Fucking 150. Oh, man. These fuckers. Bro, this fucking cheese, man. What the fuck happened? Holy shit. Guys, the big move finally fucking came in. I'm still on this one. Dude, this is fucking crazy, man. All the max pain hit. I just cut SPY. Not gonna hold SPX much longer if it doesn't bounce here. Damn, bro. What a fucking degenerate fucking... This was working all day. And then the big move came in. It was bearish. Motherfuckers, man. Holy shit. Oh, man. Bro, we might... Dude, this shit is probably gonna go to like 772. You know? Like, bro, I might just have to switch up and buy some fucking puts. Like, fuck it. Jeez, dude. It's fucking 13. Oh my fucking gosh, dude. This is insane, bro. Wow. This is chopped all day. Bro, this market is fucking cooked. This is so fucking cooked. There was no big moves at open. And now the big move is at the worst time of day. Man, this fucking market is something else, bro. Oh my goodness, dude. This is fucking insane, bro. This fucking market is fucking cooked right now. It's fucking not a single fucking big move the whole day. And then as soon as fucking 1 p.m., it finally has a move. Oh, man. Well, guys, on SPX, bro, I'm just going to, like, risk the lows of that. Fucking... Damn. You know? I'm over here thinking, like, we might have to do some fucking puts. What the fuck, bro? This whole market fucking flipped this fucking shit, man. 7748. What the fuck, man? Damn, bro. This fucking... Oh, man, this big move, bro. These motherfuckers don't want to spike it. But damn. So much red on the 30-minute chart. It's fucking ridiculous. Bro, this is literally pulling a fucking... What day is this? August 11th. August 11th right now. You know, realistically, we could bounce next 30 minutes. So look, I'm going to see how this reacts next 30 minutes. If it reacts degenerate, then I'm just going to cut it, bro, because it's not going to print if it can't hold the lows. So if the next 30-minute candle bottoms at the previous 30-minute, it's bullish. If not, I'm just going to have to cut this shit, bro, because this market right now is full fucking Deegan mode. SPY is literally giving signals that fucking SPY is gonna want to go to 77250. 77250. We're getting signals that the SPY wants to go to 77250. So the whole fucking market got cooked. A big move got triggered, which was bearish. It's been dead the whole day. Literally at 1 p.m. it finally fucking did something. So if it holds this, it's going to retrace back to our entries. If it goes below this, it's going to fill that gap towards 77250. So the max risk is going to be there. You know, we are literally under the fucking max pain zone, 77470 to 77, bro. The market is cooking the bulls left and fucking right now. You know, they had their run, right? Just fucking all those dips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bro. So many fucking dips worked, and then the big move hit, and now it's just dropping, and then the dips are no longer working. You know, it worked for quite some time. You know, quite some fucking time that strat was working, but then the big move hit and it stopped working. So there's clearly no reason to do that again. You know, the trend clearly shifted. But yeah, we'll see how this reacts here, man. Damn, you know, we milked it to the best we could have. You know, that worked how many times? Fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bro, it worked 10 times. It worked 10 times, got a new low, and then it stopped working. So it worked 10 times, you know? So it did work 10 times, and then it stopped working. So it's just a game of managing risks. This fucking market went full fucking degenerate. The contracts dropped 50%. But yeah, I'm still in on SPX. We'll see how that fucking goes, you know? Those fucking... Bro, they don't want us to hold any fucking thing, man. These fucking... Every trade is just gonna get stopped. The fucking motherfuckers, man. Oh my god. What a degenerate day, man. Like, for real. What a degenerate day. Like, what the fuck? Damn. Dude, the market has been fucking bulls in some, like, mysterious ways lately. Like, this shit is crazy, man. Like a fucking Friday, they got fucked because they didn't get a big move, but they had all these bullish dips. And fucking today, they had the smaller moves, and the big move was against them. Man, they just got fucked twice. Like, fucking shit. Friday, they got fucked if they fucking held this shit. And then today, literally, there was no big move. And then it had a big move. Like, fucking, the bulls keep getting fucking, like, damn, this is like the second day in a row. But if they scalped, you know, they should be good if they scalped. So, Friday was fucking degenerate. But we have 1:30, bro, we still have fucking 2 hours and 45 minutes with the extended hours included. We still have some time. So basically, we just, for this to work, we need to hold this low. If we go below that, bro, it's fucking, you know what I mean? This whole shit's gonna get fucking clapped. But this could realistically be where the market does start bouncing. You know, this could be it. This could literally be it. This could be the lows. The lows could be right here. And then we start going back towards the entries. You know, this could be it. This could literally be the lows. Oh my god. If it holds the previous 30-minute low, then that's the lows. You know, it's as simple as that. That's going to be the low of day if it holds the lows. If not, then it's not going to be the low. So I'm literally risking the lows, you know? Like, if someone's in on a trade now, it's definitely low risk. This is definitely low risk. This is a low risk. So if you get in on a trade now, it's low risk because, you know, your risk is slightly under the lows, and if it bottoms, your reward is from here to there. So it is a low risk trade. Oh my fucking gosh, bro. The whole market has flipped. Today is just not the day. I guess we're just gonna have to fucking call it. Jeez, bro. They just fucking blew through the lows again. What the fuck is going on, man? Damn. Well, we had our fucking, you know, the bulls were winning how long? They finally ran into a day where it's not bullish. It is what it is, you know? Oh, man, bro. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, man. Alright, so we're going to give this like a couple more minutes. If it can't bounce here, then I'm just going to cut this. And yeah, I think we'll call it, you know, because after 2 L's, bro, we do not exceed 2 L's, you know? We do not exceed the whole 2 L thing. So the market was bullish for quite some time. Past 2 days have been fucking shit. So yeah, it is what it is, you know? We tried. Market's fucking degenerate right now. Damn, bro. Fucking. Alright, bro. Fuck them. Fuck all of this. I think I'm just gonna get out of this SPX trade, bro. Like, this is fucking bullshit. Let's see. What's this at? Is that fucking 100 cents, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, bro. I'm getting out of the SPX trade. Alright, I sold it here. I'm out. 90 cents. 87 cents. Alright, I'm out. Alright, so. Alright, guys. The market has gone full fucking degenerate. You know, the bears finally had a day. They had their day, you know? This shit, it was supposed to flip bullish. It really was, but it just didn't. It didn't flip bullish, you know? And then Friday, we didn't get the big fucking move, so it's just fucking, the market is just being a fucking degenerate today, so we're just gonna have to fucking call it, man. We started off with a win, and then we had 2 L's. Everybody knows after 2 L's, we call it after 2, you know? Because we're not gonna risk another L in a row. If we're having 2 L's in a row, something's clearly wrong. So in terms of what's wrong is the shit isn't reversing. You know, it was supposed to do something, it didn't do it, so we're going to call it. You know, it is what it is. The market, it's just not going to give us those amazing bullish days every single day. So all we can do is manage our risk when, you know, we're in on trades on the days it doesn't give it to us. So yeah, man. Yeah. So there we go. Max pain hit, small drop. And then I cut the SPX one too. So, you know, it's fucking, man, this market, man. So the bears have clearly winning the trend. It looks like we're going to go to 77250. 77250 today is what I would say. 77250. You know, it's just the thing with options is, guys, we can know it's going to go to 77250, but fucking timing matters because the K is a real thing, bro. You know, the price you pay for the contract and the time, it fucking matters, bro. Like, that's the one thing with options where it truly is a motherfucker. You know, the price can literally go in your direction, but, you know, you either go too far out of the money or you pay too much on a trade that's in the money, and then when it goes deeper in the money, it's still not green. So that's the only thing about options where it is a motherfucker. You know, like, bro, I'm telling, if I were to sell futures right now, this can easily spike to 7.7450, and then it will likely go to 7.7250. So not the best risk reward ratio, but if I held that, it's like a guaranteed dub, bro. Like, this fucking SPY should drop to 7.7250. It really should. So in terms of free money, bro, it looks like a free money fucking ES futures sell short to 7.7250. SPY would drop 70 cents. That looks like a free money fucking grab right there, bro. Because this shit is fucking brutal, man. It's brutal, man. Like, I tried to do what I do. It worked the first time, and then it stopped working. So I was like, bro, I gotta fucking stop. This shit is not good anymore. Once the big move came in, you know, the bears took it over, you know. There was no big moves the whole day. All it did was chop. But as soon as it started having bigger drops, the bulls just took over that motherfucker. I mean, the bears just took over that motherfucker. So guys, this is going to go to 7.7250. But the problem is, you know, the price action is fucked. It can have a big spike first. So options is just fucked right now. The only trade here would be like ES futures. You know, the options is just too risky. If you went with a 7.73 put, it's like this can just spike $1, fuck that price, and then go lower. So it's just fucked, you know? The trend's bearish, short a spike, ES future. That's where we're at, you know? It's just the market right now. It's the price is too low to do put options. That's the problem with puts, because one big spike is gonna fuck those contracts, you know? It might not get that big spike, but bro, all it takes is one big spike. Those contracts are going to be fucked, and the price is too low, and options are decaying, and time is running out, and this can only drop so much. So in terms of buying a trade right here, the only logical move is an ES future short, and that's it. The only win that I can, if I were to make another trade here, the only logical win would be selling short ES futures, you know, just selling that short, where the SPY here is going to go to like 7.7250. So guys, I'm going to do one more trade, bro. I'm going to do one more fucking trade. It's not going to be on options because, dude, I'm telling you, there's just no fucking way. With what just happened, there's no way. Like, I'm not going to take that risk. And plus, my past two options trades already didn't work there. So it's like, bro, there's no way in fucks. I'm not going to short the market this low and do options. There's just no way. I'll do ES futures, you know, because if it spikes, it'll just come right back down likely, and I won't be fucking decayed. So, you know, I might do one more trade, and then after this, I'm just completely done. There might be one more. There might be one more trade. You know, I think the market might be able to drop one more dollar. So I'm not going to try to capitalize on that with the momentum and price with the options. I'm going to have to sell short futures if I want in on this. So let's see. 1042 market just spiked. Fucking my fucking gosh, bro. Why the fuck? Why? Oh my gosh, this fucking shit is acting so degenerate today. This could be it, man. This could be the time to short. So, bro, I usually don't... Dude, why the fuck is this lagging? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Dude, are you fucking... Bro, what is the point of upgrading if everything gets worse? You know? What is the point of money if I use the money to upgrade equipment and it just feels worse? Like, what the fuck, man? This shit... Like, are you fucking... What the fuck? Man, it's either trading... I don't know what the fuck is going on. Why is that taking so fucking long? Like, holy shit. Man, bro. I hope it's not the fucking laptop. Like, what the fuck? I just fucking... Like, man, the fucking shit before was fucking quicker than that. What the fuck is going on? Shit is fucking crazy, man. All right, guys. You know, I might have to make a trade here, bro. I'm gonna give this a minute. I'm looking at ES futures. I might sell it short. So instead of, buying it, just click to sell on ES futures. I'm looking at this, bro. This ES. We'll see. There might be a short here. We're at a break and retest level. We'll see. I'm gonna give this a minute here. Gosh, what a fucking degenerate fucking, like, damn. And what is the fucking 30 minutes? Wow, this is a real thing. Fucking, that doesn't even fucking load. These motherfuckers are trying to flip it bullish now. Fucking A, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. Imagine if I short the market and that's the exact low. And then I sold the low on the SPX trade. Like, holy shit. Bro, the market has gone full fucking degenerate. I'm at loss for words on how degenerate this went. Like, damn. We either say fuck it and short the market or do nothing, the whole bull thesis, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know about the whole bull thesis right now. Damn, this is so fucking chopped. Bro, what the fuck? This is insane. Damn, bro. Bro, I'm getting ready to short. Yeah, bro, fuck this. I'm shorting the market, bro. The bulls can go fuck themselves. I'm shorting the market. This is bearish as fuck. All right, so I'm in. Okay, so I'm selling ES future short. Selling short. Doing a futures trade here. Fuck the market. This is full fucking... The market went full fucking degenerate. The only thing to do in a situation like this is to short the market. There's no way I'm buying again. They can go fuck themselves. I bought twice. That shit didn't work. So they lost me as a buyer for today. I've hit my point where I'm like, they can go fuck themselves. So, yeah, we're in on futures, man. We're doing a futures trade here. And this should be the last trade of the day. We'll see, but I think we can get to 77250. So we'll see how this reacts. But just so you guys know, guys, this is a little bit on the Deegan side of things. But it should work. It should work. I really don't like to be the one shorting this low. But with how degenerate this has went, they've left me with no choice, is all I can really say. They left me with no choice. Like it's either I make a trade here or don't make a trade. So I'm looking at the situation, I'm like, bro, this is gonna fly off a fucking cliff, very likely. So yeah. In terms of max pain, you can keep it right at that line or right here. Right here or right there. In terms of profit target, it's at 77250. Right there. That's our profit target right there. So yeah, this is either the beginning of an amazing fucking trade and entry, or the bulls reverse it. But even if they reverse it, bro, the market should be able to be generous enough to just drop it back down to our entry, even if it goes up. You're telling me they're gonna... If they fully reverse this, they're going to fully trap the bears here and not even drop it back down if it spikes. Like, bro, how degenerate could the market really be? You know what I mean? Like, even if this reverses, there's got to be a high probability that it drops first anyways, so we can just cut it break even. You know what I mean? So, like, fuck it. I'm shorting. Fuck the bulls. They went full fucking degenerate. Bro, the bulls lost me for the day. I don't want any association with them for the day. They lost me for the day. I tried it worked, and then it stopped working, and now I'm sitting here saying there's just not enough time for this to reverse. You know, this would have to be the exact lows, the exact bottom, and then it has to spike 3 points. Like, you tell me this is going to spike 3 points in fucking, you know, with the time we have left, or fucking how the fuck is this going to spike 3 points in 2 hours and 10 minutes? You know what I mean? Like, so I think the only solution is to short the market. You know, just fucking short it. If you want to do a little YOLO hedge, you can YOLO a fucking call here. If you wanted to, you know, do some leverage for a bigger win in case it does go bullish in reverse, but fuck it, man. The Bears are the ones winning. So at some point, we either got to sit out or we got to join them. And, you know, I just think it's best to join them here rather than to sit out. Even though we're at a shitty fucking price to be shorting, this could be the best price. But still, this is a shitty price. If the market were to reverse, it would reverse right in between here, is where the market would reverse. So it's basically making a trade, believing if the market's going to reverse or not. These motherfuckers lost me, you know? On the way down, they fucking lost me, bro. So I'm over here like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's short it. They can get fucked. So yeah, it is what it is, man. I tried to be a bull. It worked once. It failed 2 more times. So they clearly lost me. You know, I don't want to buy. I don't want to buy into this. This is like the whole market flipped upside down, and with everything I'm seeing, it looks like it wants to drop another point. So fuck it. But yeah, man. I just can't do the options because, bro, the price is too low. This could spike first, and if I do the options, I'm just at more exposure of having another loss. You know, it can spike first and then drop, but I paid too much and the price didn't go in the money enough. You know what I mean? So after 2 fucking L's in a row, bro, I just got to make sure that I'm in a situation to win. You know, options is not the easiest way to win in the stock market. It has its advantages when it makes sense. It's just, for me personally, it doesn't make sense to buy put option here. You know, it's like, it's dying, it's decayed, it can only drop 1 more point, and it could reverse and spike 3 points. So it just doesn't make a whole lot of fucking sense for me to buy a put option when the price is just chopping at the fucking low of day like this, at one of the worst prices to buy puts. Obviously, it could be a great trade for puts. I just don't want to put my money into that situation in a particular sentiment like this. But, yeah, I think we'll be good. You know, I think the futures will drop. So yeah, I think we'll be good. You know, this should work out. It's like, bro, they need to crash this shit, though. They're taking for fucking ever, man. Oh my gosh, bro. This shit, like, just fucking plummet this shit to the fucking... Bro, I swear, if this fully reverses here, GG's, bro. There's no fucking way. Like, if this fully fucking reverses here, there's just like, oh my gosh, bro. If this is the price where it, motherfucker, this shit better fucking drop here. I mean, in the beginning, I did say it was supposed to reverse in between this. That was the best price. Like, but bro, I'm shorting now. So since I'm shorting it now, I hope it doesn't do that, you know? Gosh, what a degenerate fucking Man, I don't know how people trade during this time of day, bro. Every time I trade during this day, the market just does some stupid shit. This shit really does some degenerate shit. Like, fucking, what's it gonna, now it's gonna fully reverse? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, fucking, oh yeah, just die as soon as I go short. Just die right at my entry, why not? You know, it was doing so well. It was going down, it was going up. Oh yeah, just fucking, bro, I should just get out of this trade, man. I should just get out and then wait to make another one. That's what I should do. I should just cut the trade right here and then make another one. You know, the trade literally just went green to red. I should just cut it right here. Not even take the risk of holding this shit. Like, with the degenerate, dude, the fucking 30, oh my gosh, bro. Look at this, bro. Fucking 30's trying to close green now. Man. This is something else. This is something else. Like, what a fucking, now it goes red. Like, bro. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm going to hold it for I'm going to try to hold it for 5 minutes and see how this actually closes. If it closes green, bro, I might just cut this shit. If this starts breaking out, I might just cut it. This is so fucking degenerate. Like, it literally wants to crash. It's just they're trying to get me out before it crashes. These motherfuckers. Oh my gosh, bro. It's some of the most degenerate fucking price I've seen all fucking... This is more degenerate than last week's. Last week's was on another fucking... Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Now they're gonna start... Oh my gosh, motherfuckers. Now they're gonna start fucking... You know, I could just say, like, fuck it and risk this, but do I really want to do that? Bro, look, I'm gonna keep my risk right up here. Right up there is gonna be the max risk. Right around here is gonna be the risk. If it doesn't go above this, then we timed it accurately. If it goes above this, then we did not time that accurately. That's how I see it, you know? So, this is the level, you know? That's the resistance. This is the support. The support is right here. So, we're in this little micro channel. It's full fucking degenerate, bro. Look, there's just no way I'm buying calls. With how that treated me, bro, I think I've learned. I think I learned to just not buy calls for the rest of the fucking day with the degenerate shit that they just pulled. Like, you know, we might as well just get in on the wave, ride this down another $1, and just say fuck it. You know what I mean? Either that or do nothing. The Bulls, like I said, they lost me, bro. The Bulls have clearly lost me. I just don't want anything to do with those motherfuckers. They lost me. Like, it's fucking degenerate fucking Bulls, bro. Like, fucking... This is clearly wants to drop another fucking $1. You know? This shit is bearish as fuck. So just fucking send this shit to the depths of fucking... Send this shit lower and lower and lower. That's all they gotta do. Fuck, man. Me fucking... Man, what a fucking market, bro. As soon as I buy fucking calls, it goes fucking full fucking Deegan again. Like, oh my gosh, dude, this fucking... Man, what a day. What a day this has been. Went from good to fucking shit to fucking degenerate. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, what the fuck? Dude, there's no way in fucks this is reversing. Like I said, we might as well just short it to 0. You know? Fuck them. They don't want to flip this shit bullish, then we'll just ride the wave to fucking 0. You know? Like, it's for reals. Like, market wants to go full fucking degenerate, then go full fucking degenerate. You know what I mean? Like, fucking... You know? Like, oh yeah, it's in the buy zone. Well, the last buy zone didn't work. So, they lost me, bro. They couldn't do it right the first time, so fuck them. They couldn't do it right the first time on SPY. They couldn't do it right the second time on S. Bro, I swear, this better fall off a cliff, dude. They better not reverse this shit. This better just fly off a fucking cliff, man. There's just... How the fuck is that bullish? You know? Like, unless it bottoms right here and then goes above that, that's the only way. Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, these... Am I gonna have to cut this trade, dude? Motherfuckers, bro. This trade went green to red a zillion fucking times. Oh my gosh, dude. Am I going to have to call it right here? Is this going to be it? Damn. This has gone full fucking degenerate. It really has. Dude, this wants to fall off a cliff. There's just no ways, bro. There's no ways. This wants to fall off a cliff. There's no way. I should add to it. I should just add to this trade. That's what I should do. I should add to the trade. I should just say fuck it and add to the trade. I'm just not sold that this is bullish. I think it's bearish. I don't think this is bullish at all. I think this is bearish as fuck. I might as well just add to the trade. What else am I going to do? Buy calls? That clearly didn't work the fucking second and third time. So, dude, if they're going to lose me as a buyer, I might as well just go heavy on a short. They already lost something rare. So fuck it. I might as well just go heavy on a fucking short. Alright, guys, if this shit starts dropping, bro, I'm adding. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm adding to the fucking trade. Oh my gosh, dude, are they really gonna reverse this here? Fucking man, every fucking time, bro. What the fuck? Are they really about to reverse this shit? Bro. You fucking kidding me? Dude, if this can just drop, I'll add to the trade. If this can just start to drop, I'll add to it. Fuck it, I'll add. I'll fucking add to the trade if it can start to drop. Alright, look, for this to be bearish, we gotta start dropping. If we start dropping, bro, I'm adding. They clearly lost. If we can just start dropping and stay the fuck below this 77360, bro, I need to add to this shit. These bulls, they lost me at the fucking, you know what I mean? They can go fuck them. Nah, bro, this ain't reverse. Fuck them. Bro, I'm adding. I'm adding to the trade. I'm adding to the futures trade. Alright, I just added to the position. Added to the position. Bro, the bulls, they lost me, dude. I'm sick of them. They can all go fuck themselves. I just added to my win. I'm adding to my win. The bulls have lost me. I don't want I want nothing to do with them. This is bearish as fuck. Drop another fucking point. I'll get out of the trade. And then maybe we'll do one more trade. And then that will be it. You know what I mean? But bro, the bulls, fuck them. For reals. I gave them 2 chances. I gave them 3. It worked the first time. The big move hit. It's like, man, the fucking big move hits, I'm wrong about the trade. The small move hits, I'm right about the trade. You know what I mean? It's fucking degenerates, man. But look, man, we're shorting, we're doing futures, and yeah, that's what we're doing. Max pain is gonna be 774, right around there. So we'll see. We'll see. If it can just fucking stay below. If it could just stay under. If it can stay below this, I'm convinced it's going to fall off a cliff. If we can just stay below 77560 and this can just close bearish, it should fall off a cliff. It should drop another dollar. It really should. There's just no way that's bullish. I'm looking at the chart. I'm sitting here saying, bro, there's just no fuck. How the fuck is that bullish? That looks bearish as fuck. Bullish that? Are you fucking kidding me? How the fuck is that bullish? That shit looks bearish as fuck. Yeah, it is in the most bullish zone to be buying. But you know what? It looks bearish. That looks bearish. If we can just drop right here, I'm fully convinced the Bears have won the game. If we can just start to drop, form some lower highs, bro, just fucking, oh my gosh, just drop a little bit lower. I'll be fully convinced. Go a little bit lower. Let's drop a little bit lower. Dude, this is gonna fly off a cliff. Bulls. Fuck the Bulls, The Bulls lost me. They lost the best thing they ever had. So fuck them. Okay, guys, we did it. All we gotta do is hold the trade, bro. Fuck this. I'm gonna play some music. It's fucking degenerate fucking Bulls. Got me fucking lost some money because of them fucking, like, fucking, oh my god. It's fucking degenerate. Play some fucking music, run a fucking dub. I'm just like, these fucking bulls are so deep. Oh my gosh, bro, they're just so fucking deep. It's fucking shit, I try. Degenerate fucking. Oh, this shit is still. How the fuck is this not collapsed yet, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? This shit is still not fucking collapsed yet. Fucking. Bro. What the fuck, man?
Ready to connect.
Bro, what the fuck?
Connected to Williams iPhone 2.
Bro, just collapse. That's bearish as fuck. Alright guys, this is gonna be our dub. You know? Come back to the fucking century. All we need is a fucking 1 point drop. That's it. That's all we need. This drops 1 fucking point. We'll run up a short. You know? That's all we need. It's clearly not bullish, so we might as well short it. You know, there's no way this is bullish at all. Oh my god, bro. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? These motherfuckers have the audacity to spike this as soon as I play a song. Oh my god, bro. The fucking audacity. The fucking audacity. Damn, bro. What the fuck happened? Dude, this shit needs to drop right back down or the bears are about to get fucked. Holy shit, man. What the fuck happened? Are you fucking... Now this shit is reversing? Are you fucking kidding me? Nah, bro. Send this to 0. I had enough of them, you know? I gave up on those motherfuckers. You know, I said enough is enough. Fuck them. Fuck them. Just drop this right here, right now. If we can just drop this right here, right now, we might as well just triple it and add more. Fuck them. Oh my god. Wow. This market is really degenerate. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my gosh. Now they're gonna do the bullish pattern? They're gonna do it now? Motherfuckers. Bro. Just fucking collapse. Oh my god. Bro. This motherfucker. Bro, we need this to just crash. This needs to crash like right now. For reals. This needs to crash like right now. That's what we need. We need that. More of that. Oh my gosh. This is exactly, bro. All we need is this to just drop a little bit and we should be good. Like this fucking trade is going full fucking degenerate. Like what the fuck? Full fucking degenerate. Dude, that's new lows. Alright guys, dude, we should be good. That's bro, we should be good. Unless they oh my fucking bro. What the fuck, man? Man, I don't know what the fuck, bro. I'm at loss for words. This is despicable. This is fucking despicable, bro. What the how is this not dropped? The fuck? fucking bullshit, man. They should just send this off a cliff. They should drop the price so low where there is no price. It's just zero. You know, they should like, bro, they lost me as a buyer. They lost at the fucking lows. Like, that never happens. I never do some shit like this. That's how badly these motherfuckers lost me. You know what I mean? Like, at the fucking lows. Alright, guys, we're good, bro. We're good. The Bulls, they can get fucked. You know? Dude, they lost me. I'm not gonna sit here and keep on buying calls if it's bearish. Fuck. Like, fuck them. The fuck? Man, this whole fucking... What the fuck? Alright, so, we're good. Everything's good. It's gonna crash. We're good. There's nothing to worry about at all. You know? This is gonna crash. The Bears are gonna win. We'll get another drop. Everything's bearish. 100%. Okay, that's bearish as fuck. Like, bro, just drop it more. Man, these motherfuckers, bro. You know? It's like, ain't that some shit, bro? Ain't that something, bro? You know? Ain't that some shit? As soon as I short, they just want to kill the momentum. They're like, oh, he's short, let's just kill it. Let's just kill the momentum. No more free falls. No, the shit was dropping for fucking... This shit was dropping for an hour straight. As soon as I go short, nope. No fucking free falls. It drops for an hour straight. I go short, and then it just does this. Ain't that some shit, bro? Ain't that something? It drops for an hour straight. As soon as I fucking get in, it just does this. You know? Oh my... Bro. Man, the market has really lost me today, bro. I'm concerned. I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck? Like, man, how's this gonna go? It's gonna drop an... Oh, man. It's just gonna drop an hour. Dude, what kind of fucking day is this bullshit? This is a trash fucking day, bro. This shit, it chopped all morning. Out of nowhere, it drops an hour straight. And now it just dies? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, man, bro. What the fuck? Fucking kidding me, bro. Motherfuckers, dude. Wow, this is actually happening. This is like a real thing. Man, fucking trading, bro. This was having big ass drops. All fucking, bro. Now they just freeze it. Isn't that something, bro? Isn't that some shit? We'll freeze it. We'll spike it. We'll bring it lower, or no, we'll just bring it higher. What the fuck? You know what I mean? These motherfuckers. Man, the market has gone full degenerate. Shout out to the market for going full fucking degenerate. Because, oh my gosh, dude, this is obscene. Like, man, everything I'm looking at, this is screaming fucking degenerate, bro. Like, holy shit. What the fuck is this degenerate shit? Bro, am I really about to exit this trade? These motherfuckers, bro. Like, fucking... Oh my god, bro. Bro, fuck it. I'm cutting this trade, bro. Fuck them. I'm getting out. I'm keeping this L small, bro. I'm getting out of this shit. Fuck this. I'm getting out of this. Fuck them. Alright, guys, I'm out. I cut that trade, bro. I'm completely fucking out. Fuck them. Motherfuckers, bro. Oh my gosh. Bro, at this point, you guys might as well just buy calls, dude. There's no hope for anything. There's only hope for fucking calls, bro. It's just fucking calls. There's nothing else, bro. This market is full fucking degenerate. This shit is fucking the most degenerate fucking thing I've ever seen. At least I keep the L. At least I kept it small. You know, my average was right in between that. I got out right there, so at least I kept that light. Fucking man. I'm out of the trade, guys. I've had enough of this shit, bro. Market switched up. This could reverse. Motherfuckers, man. If we would have just waited for that best price, we would just be holding calls right now. Motherfucker. Bro, they could just send this back to 775 again. This fucking degenerate market, man. Man, it's just for me to hold a short, it had to stay below this. Once it went above that, I was like, bro, I've had enough of this shit. Like, this could go 775s now. Fuck, bro. Should we do calls? Should we YOLO some calls, bro? This could do the 775s. At least now it's showing signs of something. But, bro, this market, it's full fucking degenerate. It chopped all day, had a big drop, and now it's just dead again. It's just gonna either just die out or like, dude, this is some degenerate shit, bro. This is full fucking degenerate shit. Guys, I'm gonna call it. Today was fucking degenerate. It started off amazing. The whole fucking market, bro. Fucking big move, dead move, fucking clipping every fucking thing. Holy shit, man. What the fuck? Oh my goodness, bro. Motherfuckers. Damn, bro. Fucking shit. What the fuck, dude? Bro, I'm just happy we did futures and we kept that L small. Because, dude, if I would have had an L there, oh my god, bro. That would have been like, that would not have been good for the day. I kept that shit light. You know? Man, fucking shout out to futures, man. That fucking futures saved. Dude, if I would have did an option there, I would have lost like 35%. And then I would have sat there and said, am I going to hold this? Or if I would have held it, another fucking 35. You know what I mean? Holy shit, man. That fucking futures trade, man, kept the L so much fucking lighter. Gosh, it's so simple. I didn't have to worry about the K or anything. Just boom, it just fucking, you know? Basically, like, for it to be bearish for me, it needs to stay below that. So once I saw that I was trying to break out right here, I was like, bro, I gotta get the fuck out. Like, I've had enough. Like, it could top here too, but bro, this shit, this is the best range for calls, you know? So basically, it's playing the same bullshit game it was playing earlier. It's just dying, and then it's going to either break out or collapse again. You know, it's playing that fuck shit game that I always fucking... The only way I win in that game usually is by scalping. I usually never win holding a trade into that, you know? Like, the first trade, it was perfect. I won, I bought calls. The second trade, it finally got out of the channel and started snapping off a fucking... And then it turned into L's. And then the trend went bearish, you know? And now it's just in full fucking degenerate land. It's like if someone does something now, this is peak degenerate, bro. You know? Look, it's at the best price. Calls could make sense. The 30-minute chart, it's trying to flip, you know? Trend reversal green, it's trying. But the problem is... this shit could just die out and collapse. Like, dude, the market's cooked. The market is literally fucking cooked. I mean, it would make sense for it to bounce now because it's so fucking oversold. But fuck, bro. It's just, this is so cooked. You know, this can literally just turn into this again. They can pull a fucking Friday and just kill the whole market. That's why I'm saying this shit is degenerate. You know, like, they can literally pull a Friday and just kill the whole market again. They can make it look bullish, break it out, and then just, you know, send it lower again. It's just, man, when I was buying, it's hard to trust this shit again. You know, in terms of today, it's like, bro, that was so degenerate. I had a perfect scalp. And then the trend kicked in, you know, we were holding the trades longer, and then we cut the L's, and now it's just full fucking degenerate again. It's like we're over here, but there's no channel. There's not even a channel anymore. The channel's so tight and so fucking small, you know? So it's either just going to die, go to 77250, or go to 775, you know? One of the three. To sit here and say of what's going to happen at this point, it's like, bro, it already broke above the bearish level. This was the level right here. I wanted it to stay below this. It broke above that, so I was like, well, fuck this. In terms of the bears, this is their only hope, is to stay below that. If they stay below that, they still got a shot. But, bro, this is so degenerate. The market went full fucking degenerate, man. Like, fuck, look at this shit. Like, what the fuck? Where's a better time frame that can just show how degenerate this really looks? Like, I think the 5 minute does it the most justice on just how Dude, this is degenerate. Look at this, bro. You know? Like, literally right here in this, someone's going to say it's either going to spike or it's either going to crash. Or someone's just going to scalp that. Literally right here in this degenerate price action, someone's going to say, well, the channel's too small. It's too fucking tight to even scalp this shit, so we got to hold it. And it just keeps on flipping and fucking flopping. It's going full fucking degenerate, you know? Like, if you guys want to hold a trade, you really got to hold it. Because this shit is so fucking degenerate. It looks bearish one. It's a fucking... Dude, the market is in a very degenerate, special fucking place. If you guys are making money in this, all the power to you, because I've never seen, like, man, this is some special type shit right now. Like, this is some fuck shit. This really is, bro. All right, guys, I'll be back in like 20, 30 minutes, bro. I'm going to get something to eat. I'll be back in like 30 minutes. This is full fucking degenerate. The price you're looking at, this is full fucking degenerate, bro. I'll be back in like 25 minutes, bro. Disappointing day, to say the least. Very disappointing day, bro. Fucking degenerate fucking price action, man. What the fuck, man? Fucking, man. Fucking, they drop it $1 and then it's fucking...
Music, get some money, share profits. Dance class, get ready by students. Smoke weed, get hair while I do it. Started out under the ground, they didn't fuck with me, now they all coming around. Money, I'm putting it down, planting the seeds, working and watching it grow. I got so many ways I can make money, I'll always be straight, I just thought you should know. Been on my grind, take what's mine, I got my eyes on the throne. I'ma be fine, no matter the time, we all go along with the show. That girl beautiful, she got it, now you watch movies. Looking at my life is like you watching movies. Looking at my life is like you watching movies. Looking at my life is like you watching movies. These worship these idols till they come in contact with God. Hoes is all my disciples. You get mind fucked with these bras. Life is just a recital. Better remember all that you practice. When I die, throw a couple bad bitches in my camera. Fucking day job. Got your bitch in just to take time. Getting paid, throw my face off. Bitch, you bank fraud, money made off. Educate y'all, let it race y'all. Hello, Cool J, but I can't go. I don't see nothing to stunt. Wish you the best, I'ma just light up the blunt. This bitch love me a long time, don't know why she wouldn't. Said my dick could win the Heisman, yeah, I'm sure I was worth it. Couple million off the tour, that's a lot of bookings. My bitch is large looking, imported from the store to Brooklyn. Coming from out of the bar, bitch, I'm absurd. Fuck you up, I'm doing sure. Hating out, give you just what you deserve, that's my word. Put it on and I'm worth. Get on my grind, take what's mine. I got my eyes on the throne. I'ma be fine, no matter the time. We all go along with the show, yo. That girl beautiful, she like it, she looks I like that, there's some money in the building, she's staring at me like you in the movies. Now you watch movies. Looking at my life like you watch movies. Looking at my life like you watch movies. Looking at my life like you watch movies.
demons do and make you bleed. I'm from hell, making witness shit that you won't wanna see. What the hell, all you stupid little bitches bothering me? What the fuck they think they could we see? I'm the Freddy man, I ain't got no difference. I say you once and never again. I'm the type of motherfucker such a thought and he get you. Shut the fuck up, stupid fuck. I like the thought and then I smoke. No chase, I got it man. Got the block up in my hand. Busting out the roof, I chipped the tooth and now you're crying. Damn, I don't know the time. I keep staying on my grind. Couple police in my back. As I creep up, stab your back. Couple my motherfucker, come and run it, give me money. I don't really think it's funny. I will hurt you and your honey. I'm a star, I ain't no dreamer. You are just a fucking dreamer, just another stupid number on my list. I will never miss. From hell, deeper than the toughest place you ever be. I'm from hell, do this shit that demons do and make you bleed. I'm from hell, make you witness shit that you won't wanna see. What the hell, all you stupid little bitches bothering me. I'm from hell, deeper than the toughest place you ever be. I'm from hell, do this shit that demons do and make you bleed. I'm from hell, make you witness shit that you won't wanna see. What the hell, all you stupid little bitches bothering me.
Ready to connect. 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 Mobile device not found.
Bro, this market is full fucking degenerate, dude. This is some crazy fucking bullshit, bro. Bro, absolutely cooked. The market is fucking, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, this, bro. Oh man, bro. This shit literally had one big move the entire day. Oh my god, bro. Not even in the market open. Like, man. It does not get more degenerate than some shit like this, bro. What is it gonna do next? It's just gonna consolidate the whole fucking day and not even fucking move? Is that what this is gonna come down to, bro? I swear, it's like every time this market's figured out, it's just, they fucking flip it, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, man, they're not even like 9.50 to 12. It's like, dude, they're freezing this shit during the best times to trade. This is so fucked. They froze this the whole fucking day. Fucking Mondays, man. Fucking Mondays, bro. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. I literally ate food, came back to what? The same fucking thing? Man. Damn, bro. This market is fucking cooked. You know? Let's see. What is VGT doing? Bro, even this is like, wow. Even VGT is up. Even this fucking thing is up. Of course, SPY. No, SPY couldn't be up. No, not SPY. Fucking VGT, bro. Man, the long-term investors, they have it easy, bro. They just fucking do nothing and fucking hold this shit, you know? Fucking traders. Look at the bullshit. Like, you gotta, what is it gonna do tomorrow? It's just gonna consolidate? Tomorrow it's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna, what is it gonna do this the whole day? It's not even gonna have a big move? Is that what they're gonna throw at us next? Like, oh my gosh, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Only one big move, you know? Does someone have an indicator that's going to say, okay, guys, during power hour, this is going to go up 1,000,000%? Does somebody have that indicator? Does anyone, you know, like, or is it just going to have one big move the whole day? You know, is this just going to sit in a channel, or is it going to have one more big move for power hour? Is there some sort of indicator that's going to tell us 90% of the time it's going to have a bigger move or not? Like, this is fucking degenerate. What the fuck? Man, like, bro, these past 2 days have really been some shit. Like, bro, one big move at open, the market dies. The market dies, one big move during the worst period, and now it's dead again. Wow, like, this is some shit, man. This is some shit. I'm disappointed. I really am. You know, I thought SPY was better than this. I really am disappointed. Like, damn, bro. Like, fucking, you know, I look at my investment's up, it's up today. I look at this, it's fucking down. Man, this fucking bullshit. This fucking SPY is down. This should have been done reversed. Man, what a degenerate fucking market. You know, this market does not get more degenerate than the shit I've seen recently. Like, dude, what the fuck, man? They just freeze the market at the best of times. They have one big move during a shitty time, and then they freeze the market. Like, bro, the market's just frozen. It hasn't done shit for fucking, man, look at this. For fucking, how many days in a row has it done this bullshit? Fucking 1, 2, basically 2 days. You know, this day too, this was fucking, but we did good this day, but this was still, it didn't do much, but basically 2 days, you know, fucking, and then over here it had it fucking, man, this like, oh my god, bro, market is so degenerate. It just dies, and then out of nowhere, this will go into the 800s, and then just go up like fucking 60 points in 2 fucking days, you know, like, peak fucking Deegan market. Look at this chart, dude. oh, the market's great, yeah, fucking man, what happened? Well, it's just is there an indicator that just says the market's dead? Don't trade. There's a dead fucking, like, what the fuck, dude? It goes from, oh my gosh, this is the best market in the world, new all-time highs, and then it just, what happened? It just died. The market died. Oh my gosh, dude. What a fucking bullshit fucking, man. This is unbelievable, dude. These are the best of times. Power hour, like, it's just dead. Market open, one of the best times, it's just dead. It's like, dude, times aren't even reliable anymore. Like, what the fuck is going on? This shit is literally dying at the best fucking time of day to be trading. Like, man, this is fucked, bro. This is absolutely fucked. What a weird fucking day, man. This day, bro, this is a weird fucking day. Like, disappointing. Really disappointing with how this went. We started off so fucking good. And then a big move came, and then the market died. Like, wow. That's like, the market is fucking, oh man, bro. It's fucking degenerate market. It's just literally, it dies the whole day. And then out of nowhere, oh no, this time when it cracks the lows, it falls off a cliff. Not this time, not this time. Oh no, this time, a big move at a fucking blues fucking moon happens at fucking 1:15 p.m. And now it's just dead again. What kind of fucking like, man, bro. Dude, this is like so degenerate. I'm never, like, man, this is like, dude. Oh my gosh, bro. The market has really gone degenerate. Remember when it used to be good? It wasn't too long ago, you know? Shit was like, wow, fucking amazing, fucking euphoric highs. And now it's just fucking, the bears can't even crash it. It just keeps forming higher support on higher, you know, the previous resistance right here, higher support. But it's just dead. Like, fucking, what a degenerate market, bro. What kind of bull market is that? You know, break above the fucking highs. But no, instead of a killer bounce like over here, it just dies. It just dies. It doesn't even drop. It just fucking dies. What a degenerate market. It barely fucking drops, and then it just dies. And then what? During futures, they're gonna fucking spike it? That's when they're gonna spike it? During the fucking futures hour session? With the fucking big gap up? Is that when the move we're looking for is gonna happen? Fucking degenerate fucking market, bro. They're literally flipping this shit, the futures. They're gonna have all the big moves and now the fucking futures session, and they're just gonna kill the fucking option session, the fucking normal trade hours. What a degenerate fucking market, bro. This is so fucking degenerate. I've never, like, man. This literally reminds me of June 22nd, bro. One of the most degenerate days. Fucking. Wow, bro. SPY has really took a turn for the Deegan side, you know? This shit was fucking, man, what the fuck happened to SPY, bro? It's fucking, bro, June 22nd, bro, where the fuck, man, this fucking, what a degenerate fucking, oh my god, bro. This market is fucking cooked, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Fucking cooked. This is June fucking 18th. Market fucking cooked. This, bro. Dude, they're gonna, dude, next thing you know, we're gonna have a day where they don't even do this. They don't even have a big move during the day. They're just gonna flatline it the whole day. And someone's gonna be holding for a big move, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck happened? Oh, the market didn't give us a big move. Oh, fuck, we held the trade. Oh, fuck it. Like, dude, this market is cooked. 100% cooked. They literally killed the SPY at the best times to trade. How does this make any fucking sense? Like, what kind of fucking logical sense does the best times to trade, highest volatility, they killed it. They killed SPY. They fucking killed it, bro. Next thing you know, it's just gonna do this the whole day. It's not even gonna fucking have a big move. Like, dude, this has literally been dead the entire day. And then, look, there was that 1 hour, and then it just dies again, you know? When the market really started to flip and look bearish, I was like, bro, I have a brilliant idea. I'm going to try a put. And then it just died again. I'm sitting here saying, dude, what a fucking degenerate market. How does that even make sense? The Bears are winning. They're fucking killing it. They can't even, the downtrend can't even last for 30 minutes. And the market, what kind of kill switch? Like, how does this make logical sense? One little move, oh, it's dead for hours. One little, oh, it's dead for hours. What a degenerate fucking market, bro. Man, fucking, oh my gosh, dude. Fucking degenerate fucking market this is, man. What kind of logical sense, like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. They're basically just saying, yeah, we have a light switch. We'll just turn on that switch whenever the fuck we want to turn it. Like, damn. Like, what the fuck happened, bro? Fucking degenerate. Like, oh my gosh, dude. It's just dead. Look, it's just dead. One big move, dead. One big, dead. One big move, dead. Oh my. Bro, this day has been really fucking degenerate. I will say, when it comes to degenerate days, I think this one takes it. You know, I think this one in June 22nd really does take it. Bro, this might have been worse than June 22nd. This was flat at the... Yeah, this was worse. Dude, if we don't get a move during power hour, this was fucking worse than June 22nd. That's fucking crazy. June 22nd, we got a big-ass move at the market open. This shit was flat the whole day. It has a random fucking big move at fucking 1 p.m. And then it goes flat after dropping for only 30 fucking minutes. It just goes flat. Are you fucking kidding me? What about all the motherfuckers who thought a trend reversal was going to happen here? Or the fucking bears who said this was bearish as fuck. It's going to keep going lower. Are you fucking kidding me? How does something go from fucking 77560 all the way down to 773 and then it just fucking dies? It doesn't even break, it just fucking collapses. What logical fucking, wow. What a degenerate market, you know? Oh, it's confirmed bearish as fuck at the low level. Let's short the market. Oh, it died. It just died. It doesn't want to pay anyone. Wow. It doesn't want to pay anyone, bro. The market doesn't want to pay any fucking one. It wants to pay a random ass move during the middle of the day. It doesn't want to pay logical fucking, oh wow, this actually, you know what I mean? No, when there's fucking confirmations and reasons, no, it doesn't want to pay anyone when it makes logical fucking... What a degenerate market. Man, fucking cooked. This shit, dude, I'm disgusted. I really am. Like, fucking cooked, man. Fucking absolute, look at this. This is so fucking degenerate. Oh, another break and reset. And then what? What, it's going to break out this time and go higher? Oh no, it's going to drop. This fucking degenerate market. This market is the most degenerate, bro. How does that... It goes from doing that to this. What happened to the stocks only go up market? Man, I missed that market, bro. That was an amazing... Man, they just went up. Stocks only go up. No, they want to... Now we're in a kill switch market. All right, they know what time of day it's going to be volatile. Kill it during that time. Make it good during the random time. Oh, they know what confirmations to look for. All right, when the confirmation hits, no big move. Like, what kind of... Dude, you got to be fucking kidding me. They flipped the whole trajectory of the fucking market, man. Look at this. Red, green, red. Lower highs for 2 hours. The market still hasn't dropped. And it had a big-ass move before that. How is it just dead? How does that make any fucking sense? What logical... How could it just sit here for that long? This shit was going fucking crazy here for such a short period of time. How does that... For such a short period of time, it goes crazy, and then all the other fucking time, it's just dead. When it's confirmed bearish. Red, green, red. Bearish is fine. Oh, it just dies. Oh, no, it's bullish. It'll flip bullish. Fucking... Dude, this doesn't make... A fucking green, red, green. That was bearish. And then a fuck ton of red, and then it finally dropped, and now it's... Dude, this makes no fucking sense. This is so fucking degenerate. You know, this is why in the market they have limits. They have fucking limits on how much money you can lose, how many trades in a row you can have lose. You know, this is why max pain is important, because if someone just keeps on going in this degenerate fucking price action and don't wait another day, they're going to get fucking destroyed, you know? The market just sometimes makes absolutely no fucking sense, dude. This doesn't make any... How the fuck? It does nothing, and then at a random fucking time, it has one big move for only 30 minutes and then it's back to nothing? How the fuck does that make sense? This doesn't make any sense, bro. This is the most degenerate market I've ever seen in. Fuck this day. Fuck this market. What a degenerate day, man. Oh my god, bro. Look at this bullshit. Look at that chart. It literally, it didn't do anything. It did absolutely nothing the whole day. And then just for a short period of time, it had one big ass drop, and now we're back to nothing. How does that make sense? Momentum come, and then it just drives just like here. Dude, that's literally like a kill switch. The market's literally a fucking kill switch. It makes no logical sense. They turned it into a kill switch. It makes no fucking sense. We'll make it good. We'll make it good for 30 minutes, and then we'll just kill it. Yeah, that make the whole day it's dead. One big move, and then after the big move, it just dies again. How the fuck does that make logical sense? What a degenerate fucking market. L fucking market, bro. This market is peak fucking trash. Man, what a degenerate fucking market, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm disappointed. I really am. I expected better than this. But I guess I was wrong, bro. I guess I was wrong for having good fucking expectations for such an amazing market. Like, wow, what a fucking... I'm really disappointed, guys. I really am. You know, I expected better than this. I'm really disappointed. They turned it into a kill switch. That's what they did. They turned it into an absolute fucking kill switch, you know? They literally turned the market into a kill switch. They said, you know, when it's a good time to trade, let's kill it. When there's a good confirmation, let's kill it. When it's a shitty time to trade with a bad confirmation, let's make it great. Dude, I'm at loss for words. I really am. There's really not much to be said. This is the most degenerate day I've ever fucking seen. I'm just glad that I stopped. So guys, I'm going to call it here. We started off good, and then the trades were shit after that. What a degenerate fucking day, man. This is like, wow. Truly disturbing of what the fuck. It might be worth looking into futures later today. This has got to pick up at some point. Like, this is so fucking degenerate, bro. I'm going to call it here, guys. I'm disappointed in terms of the start to this week.